So, okay, Heavy Rain. I guess I could talk about Heavy Rain.
I am here to get moistened.
Well, get set to get wet. We're diving right in. Today's forecast, heavy rain. Moist. Grab your umbrella. Nice and moist. Everyone talks about bases, no one wants to talk about asses. This is PH Eraser. So okay. Is anybody here unfamiliar with Heavy Rain altogether? And were any of y'all here last time we played this? Because blip. I think the impression that the game gives so far, at the point where we are, is that it is kind of awkward in places, a little bit clumsy, and a little bit goofy. I was not aware you played the game before. Oh yeah, we did what, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. She heard you just now and came running. Oh my god. Heavy Rain is unmer. It's true. So at the point where we are in the game, I think that it seems like it's setting up a decent mystery. Like, I buried the lead a little bit by telling y'all that there are plot threads that just don't go anywhere that were cut out of the game. Like, there are just, like, the blackouts and the origami thing and all that was just, like, cut content and never gets explained. But other than that, it kind of feels like it's setting up a decent detective mystery about a serial killer. And our current leads are a private investigator, an FBI agent, and the father of one of the kids that is kidnapped and about to die, right? Which seems like a pretty decent setup. And I think that the game so far gives the impression of going somewhere good and is just a little bit goofy in the way that it gets there. Today, we're gonna get into the shit. I will give more specific content warnings when we get to it. But there will be sexual assault and discussions about it. There's going to be talking about kidnapping, child murder, and all that. So, be aware. Okay. Just give Harry Potter to a random person on AO3. Look, Harry Potter is a terrible spin-off, okay? Like, Harry Potter and the sequel, what is it, Fantastic Beasts or whatever? Like, those are just terrible spin-offs of a really good property called My Immortal. And if we hit that $1,000 mark in tips, exclamation tips in chat, in order to make bar go up.
Ooh woo. What's this? Another month in Bun Daddy's stream? Ooh woo.
No, oh, this is so cursed. Welcome back for 2 months, Your Majesty. I think it's just tip singular. I will wear my most gothicest outfit. I'll paint my nails black and I'll read My Immortal. Which is great. Harriet Porber. Harriet Porber is very good. I also like Giuseppe Stromboli. They're all good. Goth maid outfit. I've got like a plaid skirt, and it's pretty goth. It's great. You'll like it. Hi, Valium. It's good to see you, and I hope you're doing okay. But anyway, Heavy Rain. Ugh. God, my controller's on the floor. Okay. Okay. It's got to have 666 on the butt. I agree. I'll make that happen. Get my Chemical Romance shirt. Are we sure we can't stall longer?
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a David Cage.
Oh God, I hope not, Joe. Nope. Eventually we gotta do it. Eventually we have to play Heavy Rain. I promised I would. Oh God, it's so close to the camera. God, it's spreading. Why are the loading screens like that? It's like... It's a tech thing. They're showing off the gram fix. They're showing off how they can get all the pores on the screen. This came out in what, 2009? 2008? 2009. And like, for the time, it's pretty visually impressive. I mean, this looks like a Shenmue store, but like, that's okay. Fox, how are you? I'll turn this up just a little bit. Okay. Alright, we're on a boat.
Let's get this
the
one
camera
done.
just moves like that. Anonymous? Thank you so much for the 250. Holy heck. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you. Holy heck. That's like groceries for the month. Oh gosh. Are we $9.95.61? Perfect. That's so much. Oh my gosh. Shelby. Oh no, Shelby, no. Oh God, Scott, stop it. Oh, you're just making more of a mess for him to clean up later. Oh God.
Uwu bun daddy. Uwu.
Camelius, thank you for the last 439. I assume that puts it at 1,000 exactly. Yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness, thank you. Hey Johnny, I saw what happened. I know how you feel, and it's okay. It's fine. You did good. You meant well. And it's okay. I have to read My Immortal now. I am going to plan a stream in the next week or two where I will do that. Yes. Our Immortal. But yeah, I will read My Immortal.
Do you need something, sir?
Bring me to life. Can't wake up. Why is there just a bag of chips open on the floor like that? I guess somebody knocked it off the counter? I don't know. Gotta have time to buy all the eyeliner you're gonna wear? Glaucus, like I don't already own enough eyeliner. Absolutely do. What I need to do is get my hair cut. Be cringe in peace.
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son
questions.
is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
Sympathize.
I'll leave my card in case you change your mind.
Don't bother, Mr. Shelby. There really is no point.
Persist. Save Sean!
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of the store, to the right.
Thanks.
Question. I don't have the asthma. Heavy Rain is just like that? Yeah. Can you just buy inhalers over the counter like that, or are they prescription? I always kind of thought they were prescription. I don't know that though. You can get over the counter. Okay, cool. At least in the US. Asthma spray.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register.
Oh my god! It's a stick up!
Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter.
Oh no, he's doing crime!
Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You don't have the right to steal that money from me. It's very hard to earn it.
Ba-dun, ba-dun, ba-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, ba-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You're out of here. Hey, you! Come here!
Oh, oops.
I said come here now! Don't move!
Jesus, look at that gun.
Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot!
I'm putting him up. I could have just bottled that guy.
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Oh shit, it's the Negotiator
My name's
series.
Andrew.
Calm.
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to hurt you. We're all just gonna be cool, and everything will be alright.
Foxana! Hello.
Everything's gonna be all fucking right.
Welcome on in, y'all. We're playing some Heavy Rain.
You don't really want to shoot anybody, do you?
Welcome
I'm
in.
sure we can find a way out of this mess, right?
Great to see you. What were you playing today?
You're not a killer, are you? You just want a few extra dollars. No blood on your hands.
No, I'm not a killer. I ain't no killer.
Mm-hmm. Drop the weapon.
Now, I want you to put the gun back in your pocket and quietly walk out of the store. My friend and I will forget about what just happened, and you'll have earned a second chance not to fuck up your life. What do you say?
My name is the Origami Killer. Just give him the money? Just give him the money. Like, just give him the money. Bunsman, no! Hello, Foxana. How are you? No, Bunsman! By the way, Bunsman has a birthday coming up on Friday. I don't know if I'm doing anything for it, but I'm doing something for it. We'll be hanging around on Discord and doing something, I think. Wow, this is terrible. It's like Goofy, right? Why does so much media think so many convenience stores get stuck up? So it does happen, but like every couple of years or so, right? One of my viewers suggested. What a sweetie. Oh my gosh. Well, welcome on in. It's so good to see y'all. I'm Bun or Lucky or Paige, whichever you prefer, and I play weird, poorly received, or just plain bad games on Tuesdays. Tonight I'm playing Heavy Rain, a game which is both bad and weird. but was really well received. Reviews were quite good. Gonna finish Code Vein and then realize that Code Vein is a lot longer than she remembered. Oh, I really liked Code Vein. Gameplay was top notch. Character creation was fun. It's a critically acclaimed bad game, yeah. Like, like this game was very well received at the time, and there wasn't a ton of other games that were out there doing what this was trying to do, right? So we can look back at this and say, well, this is bad and goofy, right? And it is. It's very bad and goofy. But at the time, like there are certain scenes at the beginning of this game that are actually quite effective at what this game is trying to do, which is have an emotional response, right? So if you look at the scene like in the mall with all the people around, that's like kind of tense and like panic inducing. There's the scene at the police station when you're trying to describe what Sean was wearing and remember all that stuff, right? Like there's things like that where the game is actually somewhat effective at being affective. Like it's able to be evocative of the emotions that it's trying to do. However, it doesn't work on a second playthrough. As soon as you realize what the game is doing, it doesn't evoke those emotions anymore. Which is weird. Haze had a flamethrower and is therefore objectively better. I think Haze is probably smarter than this game is with what it's doing. Haze's biggest problem is that it tries to bullshit like both sides the whole thing at the end. But like Haze has a pretty good idea that it's aiming for. This is like, we wanted to make a noir crime drama. But the problem is that so far, we don't have any information about the origami killer, right? Like, we haven't picked up anything that has told us a clue yet, right? Oh, Haze, not Hades. Oh, yeah, different game. You're supposed to beat the game just once, not more than once. Yeah, I can see why. Because it doesn't work if you play it multiple times. Unlike, like, let me see. There's games like Final Fantasy IX or like Metal Gear Solid 3 where I will cry every time I play them, right? There's games like Metal Gear Solid 2 where I will get something new and interesting, or like Silent Hill where I'll get something new and interesting out of it every time I play it. Like I'll pick up on something else being done, right? And I can just replay those infinitely. This game is so surface level that it is enjoyable until you've scratched that surface, and then there's just nothing inside. It's a little bit like Game of Thrones. How like, okay, so Game of Thrones was a huge cultural zeitgeist. Everybody was talking about it, everybody was watching it, everybody was lampooning it. It was like a huge thing. And then as soon as the series ended and people realized it wasn't really going anywhere, it has evaporated from the cultural consciousness completely. And this game is somewhat similar. Like, it was critically acclaimed at the time. People really liked it. A few people really liked it. And now it's mostly just forgotten. I mean, I don't know anybody that still likes this game, other than, well, it's goofy and it's kind of the Room of video games, right? Lost is pretty good too. Yeah, that's another good one. beat it once and was fine with it. Now 10 years later, I can see how shitty it is. So yeah, absolutely. Like that's the thing about it, is that David Cage games are really good at appearing good. The first time you play through any David Cage game, you, like, unless you're really digging into them, they seem really good. And especially at this time when the only other David Cage games we knew about were Omicron, which nobody played, and Indigo Prophecy, which most people didn't play.
Fun, Daddy? Didn't you mean wake me up inside? Ooh.
Can't wake up. Like the only things we had before Heavy Rain that David Cage had made were Indigo Prophecy, and the only thing people remember about Indigo Prophecy is the first hour of it, which is great. But yeah, now going back to Heavy Rain after seeing all of the tropes from this be perpetuated in Beyond Two Souls and Detroit Become Human and all of that stuff is like it becomes a totally different experience. But I do want to explain that that this game, it's totally reasonable for people to have liked this game when it came out. Indigo Prophecy completely went off the rails in the second half, though, and it was great. I agree with that. When you could, like, kung fu fight a helicopter, and there's an old lady that's actually an AI from the future that... Oh, my God. I just realized what the Orange Clan in Indigo Prophecy is. It's the... Oh my God. Thought Slime did a video about these people that think there's going to be like an AI in the future that like digitizes everyone's brains, and all the people that opposed its creation are put into like perpetual torture or whatever. Or do you remember this? Roko's Basilisk. Yes, that's what the AI in Indigo Prophecy is. It's going back in time to like make sure that it's created. Oh my God. Oh, it's so cool. It's so dumb. I love it. Oh yeah. Pascal's wager for Reddit atheists. That's exactly what it is. 100%. Yes. And the Hannibal Lecter dude who's in Indigo Prophecy for no fucking reason. Oh my God, yeah. And he's wearing like the mask and everything. Jesus. Oh, I love that. That's so funny. Fun fact, Grimes and Musk got together over Roko's Basilisk joke. Oh, jeez.
Roko's Basilisk? Did you mean the Big Yudkowski?
Oh. You might be right, Black Sheep. I think so, yeah. Like just an insufferable atheist. Wait, there was an AI in Indigo Prophecy. Did I forget all of that game? So it was a fight between the Orange Clan and the Purple Clan, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the Orange Clan is an AI from the future who went back in time to get the Indigo Child so that they could wipe out humanity and become the dominant life form on the planet. And the Purple Clan are a bunch of ancient Mayan druids who, like, are trying to get the Indigo Child to resurrect their gods or something. Oh, okay, other way around. But yeah, it's so bad. It's so dumb. That's the only way I can describe it. I don't know. Call Halligan. Oh. What a weird game. Indigo Prophecy, I like. I think Indigo Prophecy is the best David Cage game. This one might not be the worst, but it is my least favorite. The Heavy Rain, that is.
Listen, thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
Well, at least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy Reza disappeared. I received a letter with a locker ticket inside.
We finally get a clue.
I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
You didn't hand this over to the investigate. Ah, forget it. Oh, up. There it is. Full, do you remember David Cage talking about in Omicron when he's talking about cucking someone in their own body? Like David Cage talking about swapping bodies with someone and then having sex with their wife, and how that was like an impetus for the creation of Omicron. This was a thing. I swear this is a thing where David Cage was like, I'm fascinated with the idea of being in someone else's body and fucking their wife. Oh God. And then it happens in Omicron.
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy.
Oh yeah, Phoenix,
Mr.
100%.
Shelby.
Bwah,
Think that there
bwah.
was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
You've restored my faith in humanity, Scott Shelby. Way to go. The shopkeep will remember that. I'm kidding, we'll never see him again. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to the worst part of the game. Welcome. I'm gonna duck out. Yeah, that's okay, Zach Race. Good move. So, okay, I'm gonna give like a blanket warning right here. So this is, okay, content warning. Sexual assault is what's gonna happen here, okay? It is, yeah. Don't worry. Come back in a couple minutes when this is over. Okay, so any scene where you're playing as this next character, whose name is Madison Page, by the way, is just in order to get her into weird, creepy rape scenarios. Every single time you play as her, that is what happens. Yeah, feel free to come back later. So what's going to happen here, and I'm just going to spoil the scene. So, okay, what's going to happen here is several people are going to break into her apartment. They're going to assault her. And then she's going to wake up and it was all a dream. And this scene is completely pointless and doesn't tell us anything. Okay? So there you go. There's the whole setup. Okay. Perfect, excellent, love it. Yeah. So that's what this character's in the game to do. That's all she does in this game. So here's the thing. But why? Okay, great question, Hitchhiker. There are 2 reasons. Okay. The reason that this is in the game is from a straight male perspective. David Cage is trying to evoke the emotion of helplessness and fear and like vulnerability that comes from this sort of thing as a straight male, right? And from that perspective, it is somewhat effective at doing that. And it's the first time that a lot of straight male gamers in a video game have encountered that type of feeling, right? So creating this idea of, vulnerability is somewhat interesting. However, there are way better ways to do it without doing this. And the biggest problem with it, of course, is that any woman playing this game, any queer person playing this game, any like gender nonconforming person who's playing this game, like the majority of anybody else playing this game is going to have experiences similar to what's happening here. And instead of evoking emotions that we're not used to having in day-to-day life, this is just triggering. And it is evoking those emotions in a way that is actively harmful. And it just doesn't work for any audience except straight dudes who can engage with this relatively harmlessly. Anybody else trying to engage with this, it is impossible. Not even all straight dudes, to be fair. Absolutely, yes. 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 Everyone in this world has very large apartments, right? The big apartments are on the David Cage bingo. The David Cage bingo includes things like huge ass studio apartments, and also shower scenes. So guess what else we're getting? Is big apartment also a fetish? Yeah, probably. Oh, can we just go to bed? Just go to bed. Scene over. This is easily 2, maybe 3K a month. Probably more. Considering where it is, probably way more. Because it's like, I don't know where in the US this takes care of, or where this is, but... Hey, you know what had people under the covers around the same time period? Is Deadly Premonition. In Deadly Premonition, York would get into pajamas and under the covers. Also, this apartment is way bigger than it looks, by the way. Like, way bigger. Because, like, this apartment looks gigantic. This scene. Why is your key in the door? good. Glad I came in for this scene. I'm so sorry. Oh, here we go. The bathroom. Here's the bathroom. Look at how irresponsibly huge this bathroom is. Like, what the fuck? There's like a stall. This is like a public bathroom. How many showers did you need, lady? What is this? What the fuck is this? Have you already no shower run? Hey, voice the dog, how's it going? Yeah, she's got 3 showers, a bathroom stall, and a fucking fountain. What is this? Like, what the fuck is this? Love to live in a remodeled gym. Yeah, basically. I don't know what this building was before it was turned into a studio, but like, it doesn't make sense. Feels like it should be an apartment for like 6 people, maybe 12. I don't know why you'd need 3 showers at the same time. Looks like this here apartment was repurposed from a high school locker room. Yeah. I don't know why it's like this. In a narrow corridor. Which, by the way, okay, I'm gonna say, like... Oh god, I just realized 2 things. Okay. So 1, this room is so fucking huge, and there's no shower curtains. So all your steam is just gonna, like, evaporate, right? There's no way this room is going to warm up. Your shower, no matter how hot you make that water, is gonna be fucking cold. And it's gonna suck. It's the moldiest room in the world. Ugh. Oh, can you imagine? Oh my god. How does she fucking clean all this? Why can you turn the light off? Why is that? What is happening? Hamburger. Oh no. Hamburger. You mean you don't spend 3 hours cleaning your bathroom every week? My god, there's ketchup. I like when the prompts do that. It's actually like, it's pretty okay. It's an alright decision. I don't mind it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, one more time. Content warning. Sexual assault. That's what's gonna happen. That's gonna be the whole next scene. Okay. It's gonna take probably 5 to 7 minutes unless I keep stopping. So I'll just try to rush through it.
There's someone here. There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help.
The balloon.
The front door.
Gotta get the balloon.
It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
A chance to do what? Suddenly, internal monologue. Haiti cam? Oh god, I hate that.
Come on, girl.
This is also just like... I'm gonna need to talk about it afterwards. But like, this is the dumbest idea of what sexual assault is like. Right? Like, it's a couple people with ski masks breaking into your apartment? No. No. No, it's not.
Jason, 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 Jason.
Thanks, Joe. This guy in particular here seems like he's about to do a murder. Yeah. For some reason. I mean, obviously the explanation is it's a dream. But like... Lamp. Alright, that was dumb. Jeez. Yeah! Knife him! Damn, she's using my Elden Ring build. There was a third one! Is our boil? Is there a reason she's having this dream, or did David Cage just want an action scene where the lead female is in her underwear? The latter. It's just a dream. It'll never come up again. It's just because every time you play as this character, it is an excuse to get sexual assault into the game some more. And the scene ends. That's it. There it is. That was the whole scene. That was the purpose of the scene.
I hope you're having a good day. Lucky Bunye.
Oh, thank you, Platonic. I am having a pretty good day. Octo Dragon 898, thank you for the follow, my furred whiskers. Okay, it's done. We're good. All right, cool. Did a woman get any input on this? I doubt it.
I felt emotion. That means good game.
So there's like, have a good nightfall. You know, I thought David Cage was kind of bad in that game where you fight the internet with your superpowers, but honestly, it looks a lot better in the comparison. Yes, that is why this is my least favorite David Cage game. This is like the worst, right? Indigo Prophecy is actually the best one. Because aside from one scene where the cop has sex with a corpse,
Considering how
it's
often
pretty good.
this happens to her, it's probably a PTSD dream, although that's probably giving David too much credit.
Probably, yeah. Wait, what? So the main character of Heavy Rain dies, and then in like the
Also,
last
2 key points.
few
1,
hours of the game,
we've only just been
he's a
introduced
corpse.
to this woman. We don't know anything about her. I don't think we even know her name. 2. Keep in mind when this happens again, and it does, every time, everything that happens to Madison in this game happens in, like, a day.
Yeah, it's, oh god, yes. At least they were both consenting. It's true, they were. Like, but yeah, it's still weird. And then she gets pregnant from it. Yeah. He was only clinically dead. Right. And then they have the next indigo child or something. Is that child like half zombie? Yeah, because it's, well, they conceive the baby, when they're near like the UFO crash site or whatever, and it irradiates the baby, in the womb, and then the baby's gonna be, like also a Kung Fu Matrix thing, yeah. Did she use a Luigi board? No. So the main character of the game technically dies by
Will
falling
zombie
off of
hurt him top
a
of your
roller
head?
coaster. I'm not kidding. So the main character who has like Kung Fu superpowers and fights a helicopter by kicking it, falls off a roller coaster and dies. And then they're still piloting around their corpse because they have superpowers. And so now he's like, his body is dead, but he's still like moving around and everything.
Necrophilia, what every good AAA is obviously missing.
And that's when the AI, okay, the AI from the future is going to make it winter all the time and freeze the world. So they have to go find the orphan, who's at the UFO crash site. And then they have to fight the Mayan guy, by shooting energy beams at him. It sounds like I'm just making this up. But it all happened. It all happens. It's a game called Indigo Prophecy, or if you're in the overseas, Fahrenheit. Which is weird because Europe doesn't use Fahrenheit. But it's not called Fahrenheit in the US, where we use Fahrenheit. It's called Indigo Prophecy. This all happens after he fights giant bugs and angel ghosts. Correct. Yes. It all happens. It's so weird. The game is set in the US. It's set in New York. Kind of. God, what a weird game. Anyway, Heavy Rain. Sorry if this game got heavy. Rain. It's a wild game because it starts with this, oh no, you've accidentally murdered someone and can't remember how or why. You must escape the cops, and then halfway it's like, yeah, now you QTE yourself into suplexing a helicopter, and it just keeps going. Yes. You have to fight your entire apartment. Oh god, it's so weird. It's so weird. Welcome to Joe's apartment. It's our apartment too.
Speaking of David Cage, did you hear about Moon Studios BS? Fun? Especially Mahler's BS?
No, what's Moon Studios? Apologies. What's Moon Studios? What do they make? But also you listen to Theory of a Dead Man and have sex. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Moon made Ori and the Blind Forest. Oh, okay. No, I didn't hear their BS. Edumacate me. The game opens with Cage giving you a tutorial. Yes. And talking about Bob. Isn't he handsome? Oh man, this is like in Indigo Prophecy, when there's a bunch of people waiting outside of the main character of that game's apartment. But why? I mean, I forgot. I'm not sure. I think in Indigo Prophecy, the cops are waiting outside his apartment, so you have to like sneak around? Question mark? In this one, it's a bunch of reporters because they know that his kid is kidnapped by the origami killer, and now they're all gathered around his house. I don't know how they all figured that out, because I don't, like, I feel like if it's part of an ongoing investigation, like, I don't know. I don't know why you'd put out the person's name or address, but it's probably fine, sure.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
This poetry sucks. Like, this meter's all wrong. Yeah. See, that's the thing about so a lot of people have the impression that poetry needs to rhyme, and that's not true. What poetry needs, the thing that separates poetry from prose, is that poetry has meter. The poem works better in the original Japanese. Oh yeah, most haikus do. I like a good rhyming poem. I like them a lot. Yeah. BioWare is awkward and cheesy, but at least they kind of understand part of the time that it's supposed to be a romantic thing. Yeah. So my biggest problem with like romances in what's meter in a poem? Oh, good question. Meter is the way that like it is the rhythm of the words. So without getting into stuff like trochees and spondies and like iambs, it's the way that it flows and it's the rhythm of it. So usually, so like Shakespearean poetry is like iambic pentameter, which is 5 syllables, or 5 iambs. There once was a man from Nantucket. So it's like, there once is like soft, hard, was a man, soft, hard, from Nantucket. Which has 2 hard vowels at the end. Yeah, stressed and unstressed syllables in a line. Very much, yeah. Sorry, you're right. Soft, hard. Is that a trochee? I can't remember. Oh God, all of my education is leaking out my ears. What was I talking about? Oh God, romance options in video games. Okay. The thing that I hate about sex in video games.
Speaking of terrible poetry, did y'all see Bono's Ukrainian triple limerick?
Oh no.
Funky towel, Towels got the funk.
Funky towel, towels got the funk. Oh no.
Are you interested in poetry? I am.
Perfect. Anapest. Oh, okay, cool. So when I play video games, I usually don't do a lot of the romance options. I usually play ace characters in video games or wind up doing so because mostly, like, I'm not really interested in getting a sex scene out of a video game. But the thing that bothers me the most about it, like the thing that I hate the most about it, is that the, like, you know, she, they, thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers. I appreciate you knowing your pronouns off the bat. That makes it nice and easy. So the thing that bothers me about it the most is that like the sex usually winds up being the end of that plot line, and then there's nothing else you do with that character. Like, for instance, in like Skyrim, if you ever get married to someone, they immediately lose all of their agency, all of their personality, and they hang around your house and say the same voice line over and over. Like, they get one more voice line and that's it. That's everything. The BioWare games are kind of like that too. Like in most video games, it's just like, that's just that character is now dead and they are replaced with a wife or girlfriend or husband or boyfriend, right? And there's just nothing else you do with them. Whereas I feel like when you get into a relationship with someone, that should be the start of the quest line. Right? Because like, like that should be the beginning of the quest. Yeah, princess, is like, it feels like that and it's so uncomfortable and I hate it. Cyberpunk 2077 was also quite a bit like that. However, they actually updated it recently and added a bunch of text messages you get from people. So after you either become friends with them or have sex with them, they like will text you pictures and stuff, or like other like messages, and that's kind of neat. Like that's cool. Like if you sleep with one of them, like sometimes she'll just sext you or like send you like lewd pics, which is like, oh, that's kind of fun. But like that really is the end of their plot line though, and it's still just as bleh. Oh, Fable, oh my god. But yeah, ugh. I really wish that like I really wish there were just better romance options in video games. What is this? What am I looking at? I feel like this is a European thing. I'm not familiar with this as an American.
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Congratulations. You have unlocked the fact. Please enjoy this action figure being lapped together. Game over.
Game over, yeah! What is the European thing? So I think it's like a ticket for a locker in like a train station. I don't know if that's a thing. I've never seen lockers in the train stations I've been to. What is that? Why are there lockers in the train station? Is that a thing? Definitely a European thing. Harry Ford personally destroyed every single train station in America. That's true though. Yeah. that happened. I remembered it. Yeah. It's definitely a thing in parts of Europe and definitely a thing in Japan. The reason I jumped to is that a European thing is that like David Cage is dramatically French, excessively French. And so every time there's something in this game where I'm just like, why do they keep calling it a wasteland? It's an empty lot. What the fuck? What does wasteland mean in this context? It's explained by thinking, by just going, oh yeah, that's a thing in Europe. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, it's a teenage wasteland, is the thing. Oh, wait, we can think about these reporters. I think. Police!
That letter might be linked to Sean's disappearance. I need to show it to the police.
I need to show it to the police.
This doesn't make any sense. It couldn't have been me. I couldn't ever have done that.
Okay, question. What does that mean? Paffle! Oh my god, hello! I don't remember it sounding like this. It sounds like these voice lines were recorded weirdly, like in a different setup or something like that. But hey, what does "it couldn't have been me" mean? What is the implication here? This comes out of fucking nowhere. That was so random. Why would you think why would you think you might have done it? Okay, so that's that's the question, right? Like, there's a whole side plot in this game where Ethan thinks that he's the origami killer. Why? Are you suggesting that they may have done it and then forgotten? That's the suggestion in the game. He blacks out and wakes up holding origami. Right. Which I would not think alone would imply that he's the origami killer, right? It's because the game knows you've seen the other scenes before this and didn't even consider that the character hasn't. But the other scenes also don't imply that he's the killer. There's nothing in the game so far that implies that he is the killer. I figured that the implication of him blacking out and waking up with the origami in his hand was that whoever took his kid put the origami in his hand as like a calling card or something. Maybe? Who knows? When Sly Cooper steals things, he puts a little Sly Cooper mask there. Yeah. I don't know. However, I know that there was cut content from this game where Ethan sees through the eyes of the killer at certain points, like in Malignant, where he's like witnessing the murders. And they just cut it out of the game because they were like, oh yeah, there's this whole psychic link with the killer plot line. But that sounds silly. Let's just take it out. So now he just thinks he's the killer for no reason. I love that movie. Malignant is so good and I love it. Do y'all want to watch it tomorrow? I've got tomorrow off. Do y'all want to watch Malignant on Discord? It's fucking great. My new favorite horror movie. quote unquote horror movie. Oh my god, I love it. Nothing he does makes any sense if he thinks he's the killer. Agreed. Yes. Okay. All right. Stream time, like around 6-ish. Let's watch Malignant on Discord. It starts out like it's from the producer of like the Saw series and like what's the other series that he did? I sent you the article. Oh, thank you. I'll take a look at that after stream. Insidious, that's the one. And it starts out like an Insidious type like horror movie up until the last half an hour, and then it turns into V for Vendetta. It's great. You'll love it. It is a B movie with the highest budget I've ever seen for something like this. This was from the same director as Aquaman. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. You'll love it. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to it. But I don't know why he thinks he's the killer.
What did I do with Sean? I must have done something, but I just can't remember. I'm the origami killer. I black out, and then the murdering starts. I know it's me.
That's my favorite line. I black out. That's when the killing starts. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Holy cannoli.
Goddamn reporters. They've been camped outside my house all day.
Goddamn reporters. James Wan, that's it.
Wan.
Thank you. Yes, yes. V for Vendetta, the comic or the movie? The movie. Like, in terms of cinematography, not really in terms of, like, plot. But, yeah, it's very good.
The origami figure in my hand after my blackout. It's the same one the killer leaves in the hands of his victims. I've never done origami in my life.
So the killer put it in your hand. You were blacked out, you moron.
There's no way back for me. If I've done anything to hurt Sean.
Ever get so blackout drunk that you accidentally become a notorious serial killer?
Like Ted Cruz's dad? Maybe.
I couldn't have hurt him. I love him. I love him with all my heart, but what in God's name did I do when he was on the carousel?
Guess Ethan's the killer, case closed. So the weirdest thing about this too is that we know that Ethan's not the killer definitively because in the lead up to this video game, one of the pre-order bonuses was a DLC called The Taxidermist, which was advertised as you get to play as the killer. So, like, we know metatextually that the killer is not any of the playable
This fucking
characters.
dialogue is so fucking bad.
It's so bad. Right? But we had forgotten about that. But so, like, yeah, but, like, at the time, would have been a grade A red herring, though. Well, we'll see. But yeah, when this game came out, like, they advertised it as you get to play as the killer. So, like, why does it keep... Oh, am I supposed to get in the car? Oh, okay.
I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep a wink all night.
Okay. David Cage said, we have forgotten that. Don't argue with him. Oh, fair. Okay. What if you got to play as the killer in the DLC and it was the same main character? You're just playing as Ethan? Again? Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Do you think the killer was always intended to be the killer? That's a pretty good question. Yes? Maybe? Do you know the ending of this game? Yeah, I do. Yeah. Do you have this DLC? I don't think so, actually. Oh, I might. It came with the PS4 version, I think. Damn, this is one crowded-ass train station. Picture looks like Wile E. Coyote. Oh, I could see it now.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
Just can't handle it. Oh, God. The real killer is Killerman. Shelly D. Killer?
Social distancing. Fuck.
You know what? I also feel anxiety looking at crowds like this now, so I empathize with this, actually. You got this, Ethan. You could do this. Okay.
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Y'all. The music. No. What is the music doing? Da-na, 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 da-na. Oh my god! What is this game? What is happening? It's a great question. Did the tarts not happen? Did the tarts not happen? Hang on a sec. I'll like mess around with this right quick. There we go. Why did that happen? Cool. Okay. What is the shaking prompt above the groin for? I think it's breathing. I think it's breathing. Breathe through your dick. Ethan, breathe through the dick. It's gonna come. Oh, jeez. Why was he just choking himself? It's the only way he can get off, Brody. It's the only way. Sawardo! The balloon. Jason!
Jason. Hasso, oh.
The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
I'll float down here.
The balloon. Gotta get the
Gotta get the balloon.
The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
It's got a good rhythm to it. You gotta get what? You gotta believe.
The system is down. The system is down.
More like System of the Down. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit
Huge
the...
leap in logic, but I think you might have to get the balloon.
Oh no.
Bun, why are you like this?
I don't know. I don't know. Balloon. I gotta get me
The balloon.
balloon.
Gotta get the balloon.
Wake up.
Weird. People did the same thing to me when I went to Greece
Makeup.
one time.
God, I wish I knew what the fuck the lyrics for that were. Does anyone?
Line 18, box number 3.
The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon.
Gotta get the balloon.
A nightmare. The whole thing was just a fucking nightmare. Jason,
Oh, this game is just
Jason is dead.
You wanted to. Oh, thank you, Gazzy. Heck.
Made it. I made it. I managed to get through the goddamn crowd. The lockers. Now I've
Colonel,
got to
we've
find the
managed
right
to
one.
avoid drowning. Great job. $18? We're looking for 18? So yeah, this whole thing right here? This? What is this? I've never seen this in a train station before. Is this a Europe thing? Yeah, European train stations have that. Interesting.
Line 18, box number 3.
What do you mean? Like this thing with the lockers in a train station. Yeah. This is not a thing in the US. At least I don't think so.
Raiden, what's your statue? Colonel, he just got the balloon. We managed to avoid drowning. Good job.
Great job. A train station in the USA? I used to live near one, actually. Is this the X to Sean game? It is! You can exclamation X in chat to Jason. But, yeah, I used to use, Union Station in Chicago all the time. Or Ogilvy, which is, like, right across the street. They're, like, connected. There used to be a train line that came out here to Michigan called the Wolverine Line. It was called that because it had big adamantine claws on the front. It's pretty cool. Ogilvy Robotnik. You mean Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog? Sonic's really, yeah.
Wake up. Grab a brush. Put on a little makeup. While you leave the keys upon the table. You wanted to, Iriado. Create another fable. You wanted to.
Perfect. Immaculate. The table. I like how, like, so the idea here, right, is like,
Sur la table.
oh my god. So like, what they're trying to do emotionally in this game is to show us like a contrast rather between Ethan's previous life and his current life, right? So when we see Ethan in his like apartment where he's taking care of like Sean, or yeah, when he's taking care of Sean.
Hey, Mr. Halloran. What's in 9207?
Nothing. We're supposed to go, oh no, he had this big luxurious house and now he's moved out to this townhome, even though it's also huge and kind of luxurious. But like, you know, David Cage doesn't know what, you know, the living situation of poor people in the US is like. But here's the weird thing, is that then Ethan can also just afford to move out and into a motel room for a couple weeks or days. I don't know how long this takes place. But like, what is it? Like 60 to 90 bucks a night to live in something like this?
Ethan is David Cage broke.
Maybe a little bit, Brody. Maybe a little bit. Oh no, the shaky shakes. It's kind of big for a motel room. It's a little bit big for a motel room. Not as much as like the gigantic apartments, but gun. Wait a minute, hang on. Wasn't there like a metal detector that you had to pass through to get to the lockers? How did...
Shake thee, shake.
Wait a minute.
Shake your body.
There's like a security checkpoint when you're getting into the lockers. How did that get in and out? Uh-huh. Is he gonna touch you with his bare hands? Yeah, of course. Of course. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, we walked past like a security guard and like a
The gun is obviously made of plastic titanium. Bun.
It's plastisteel. It's a Star Wars gun. I actually could explain that. You could explain how it got in, but I don't know how Ethan took it out. Ethan, do you even know how to use one of these? Ah, fuck it. You're an American. You do. Yeah, just get your fingerprints all over it. It's fine. No, just put your fingerprints all over it.
David Cage protagonist. Day 1. $16 million apartment. David Cage protagonist. Day 2. Sleeping in a cardboard box. No transition. Ethan has only fired a gun maybe once in his life. Tops.
Are you prepared to show courage to save your son? Joe's Garage and Parking Lot, 4988 Roosevelt Avenue, Lexington. That's probably not a great advertisement for Joe's. TBH. Joe's needs to work on their copywriting, because not the best advertising. It's they're trying to build up. Oh God, I can't believe Joe's Garage and Parking Lot has done an ARG. This is just a really complex ARG to drive up traffic to Joe's Garage. No, it's great. We've kidnapped your children as part of an ARG.
And this child abduction was sponsored by Joe's Garage and Parking Lot.
Help! Dad!
Sean.
Where are you?
He sounds so bored.
Cold. Dad! Dad!
He sounds really bored. Wait a minute, is that the Kitchen Nightmares sting? Your son's been kidnapped on an episode of Kitchen Nightmares. Oh god, I love that.
Dad, save me from the boredom. Dad.
Five origami figures.
I'm the
Each figure
origami
is a
killer,
trial.
and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Each trial provides letters. The letters reveal an address. We have already filled in RSTLNE. Hello, one. Would you consent to a greeting hug? Always. Absolutely. Oh. Are you a bad enough dude to come down to Joe's Garage and Parking Lot? Did you just put that in the back of your pants pocket? You're gonna shoot your ass off. Idiot. Really just the worst. Oh, heck. Is this Cole Phelps?
S, T, L, and E are already filled? The origami killer obviously lives at Rustlake Boulevard. Lucky Bun
Perfect.
Buns.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his
Lucky
crimes in a
Locker.
very meticulous fashion.
I remember
Hello,
this
Ethan.
scene.
I want to play a game. No, this
Oh, no.
ISNT the Jigsaw Killer. This is totally original. Okay, shut up. Find your son within 24 hours, or we feed him this week cold seafood ravioli.
Thank you for the $5, Gazzy. Oh my god. Hello, Ethan. I want to play a game. A video game. It's called Heavy Rain. My name is David Cage. Oh, alright. So. Oh, scream. That's a good ending, yeah. So, okay. I, in this scene, am gonna absolutely flip the fuck out. As hard as I can.
He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
That doesn't make
Why did
sense.
he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
Please, Jigsaw.
For him, they're more of
Any
an
torture
image, a
would be
symbol.
preferable to
It's
playing
probably why
Heavy
he gives
Rain
them
with
an
you.
origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very
What?
interesting. And where does all that get us?
Aggressive!
Builds up a profile of the killer and helps us understand the person we're looking for. It might have been useful if it was done earlier in this investigation.
Continue, Jaden.
Rainfall.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5
This is
days.
BS criminal psychology? It
Rainfall
absolutely
is
is.
always
Criminal
in 6
profiling
inches.
is 90% BS.
S,
What on earth
T,
does that mean?
L, E
All
good
the
God
victims were
Almighty.
found in
They're
rainwater.
taking him to
Killer kills only
WrestleMania.
in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that
It's
he lives in
basically
some sort of
horoscopes
well or
for
tank that is
murderers.
open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe
Why
place
does he
to
look
flee
so
to
mad?
if any complications arise.
He
The
only
confident
kills
he becomes
in
the further
heavy
he roams
rain.
from his base. By analyzing the locations
True.
where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
He looks
But
so
have
smug.
you considered the power of the FBI's voodoo dolls? Fun?
You know what? I have not, Lily. He looked so smug about that comment. This zone. Get it? Zone. What?
About 10 square mile.
Oh, great. Must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
Aggressive.
May not give us
Aggressive.
the address of the killer, but at least it's something to go on. Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to
I
listen.
suspect
Don't
that
be
this
shy.
killer has his own.
I'm all
Okay,
ears.
thanks, Sherlock.
So what's next?
There are two suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
Ah, damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find him.
Go for him.
Blake, I've had just about enough of your shit. You've been chasing this guy for what? 2 years? And what are you caught, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing! What, you think you can do a better
Get him,
fucking job than
Jaden.
me with your psychology degree and your great glasses? Well, let me tell you something, pal. That don't mean zip when it comes to getting out there. You're just a fucking bureaucrat.
Kill him.
Vast experience hasn't prevented
Get the
victims
chair.
from being murdered.
Fucking asshole!
Yeah.
That's enough.
We're gonna settle this in a boiler room match.
Fall before the victim died.
Hell in a cell. The jail cell.
Forecasts are right. Less than 72 hours.
Oh shit, Nixon's body double's mad. Why are we yelling? Loud noises. This game makes me so uncomfortable, but it also makes me laugh so fucking hard. Kawaii Demon, thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers. How are you?
Look at the absolute skill at which David Cage manipulates a character. You're a realtor, I mean emotional spectrum.
Lulu the Ferret, thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers.
There is no bell to ring.
Can I tell that there is
Give
no
you a
bell to ring
555
story
-ing.
again? There's a Randy Orton match where, God, I can't remember who he was fighting against. Where they were having a no DQs match, no time limit, no count out, submission or pinfall only, no DQs, right? And there is some guy in the audience, the entire first half of the match, he just keeps yelling, "Oh my God! Oh my God! He's hurt! Somebody ring the bell! Oh my God, ring the bell!" Like, this guy in the audience just keeps going, like, just keeps yelling, "Oh my God! Someone stop the match!" And Randy's outside of the ring. He has the other guy in a chokehold. He points at the guy out in the audience on the other side of like the little barricade, and he goes, "Ring the bell! Ring the bell! What are you talking about? It's no DQs! There is no bell to ring!" And he picks the guy up in like a package pile driver, and he looks at the guy in the crowd and he goes, "You did this! This is your fault!" And then he slams him onto the concrete. Oh, it's so good. Oh, what a hero.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, sir. Ça me veut dire de belle. Oh my god.
Was it the same match or a different one where Randy Orton is pulling a table out from underneath the ring and setting it up? Like he's getting the rings, like he's getting like the legs of the table out, and he's got both of the legs up and he's locking them in place so that he can flip it over and then slam somebody through the table, obviously. But like the crowd starts chanting, "We want tables. We want tables," which is like classic. That's ordinary. When a table shows up in a match, that's what you do. That's what the crowd does. Totally normal. Randy stops setting up the tables, looks at the crowd, and goes, he like gestures at the table and he goes, "What is this? What is this?" Like, yeah, I know you want tables. I'm setting one the fuck up. Oh, it's so good.
We want tables. Clap, 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 clap. We want tables.
Anyway, that's all right. Isn't getting hurt kind of the whole idea? So the thing that I like best about wrestling is that there's a good amount of skill involved. There's a good amount of skill involved in not getting hurt doing what they're doing, right? Because what you want is something that looks painful.
The table.
You want something that looks painful and looks impressive and is fun to watch, but doesn't actually hurt somebody, right? It's almost like a magic trick, like catching a bullet in your teeth, right? Where
What
like
is a man? A miserable set of furniture.
This appears on the outside to be a dangerous stunt. This is something that would be deadly if done in real life, and the fun and like excitement of it is watching somebody do it without getting hurt.
It was versus Stan O'Brien. No disqualification match. Raw. March 17th, 2014.
How did you know that? That's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch that match again. It's pretty good. Same skill set. It's also why a lot of wrestlers will become actors, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, obviously. But like there's more of them because there's a lot of acting involved. Yeah, I mean it still hurts. Absolutely, yes, but not like permanently.
There
hopefully.
is no bell.
But my favorite thing about wrestling is promotions that don't have kayfabe. Kayfabe, I think, is actual poison to my enjoyment of wrestling, and WWE is all about this. For those of you who don't know, kayfabe is the idea that there is no separation between the wrestler and the character, right? That every wrestler is their character. They do not break character at any time ever. So if Hulk Hogan does an interview, it is as Hulk Hogan, the character. If the Iron Sheik does a promo, it's as the Iron Sheik, right? And I fucking hate that shit. Because like some of my favorite wrestling promotions involve having like heels or rudos, which are like bad guys, right? And they're like big and tough and evil and you love to hate them. And like, then you can go on their Twitter and find pictures of them playing with their adorable dog or something like that. And you're just like, oh, it is great. I like to know that the people doing the wrestling are actors that are good people.
The Iron Sheik is the Iron Sheik.
That's true. God, I love the Iron Sheik. Oh. Yeah, basically the WWE forces their wrestlers to do
I'm
shit
just
like
here
that.
now,
Yes.
but I love WrestleMania 21. It was the first and only time me and my brothers saw pay-per-view wrestling. It was so awesome when John Cena defeated the crap out of JBL. Every time I heard JBL's theme.
There's some good stuff there. Absolutely. In a movie, the actors don't pretend to hate each other in interviews either. Exactly. Like, that's the kind of thing that I hate to see. Like, there's a Lucha Underground match that I absolutely love, which is like, these two wrestlers, Mil Muertes, who is the man of 1,000 deaths. The necromancer Katrina revived him from the dead, and now he is like her servant of like death. He took over the temple at one point and made a throne out of skulls, right? Okay, so him and another wrestler called the Monster Matanza Cueto, played by Jeff Cobb, who's just immaculate. What a fantastic wrestler. Like, these are two big, evil sons of bitches. And in one match, Mil Muertes gets Matanza and puts him in a flatliner through the ceiling of the ringside office. And they just go through the fucking roof, right? And it's so great. And in an interview, Jeff Cobb is talking about it and what happened afterwards. Because once they go through the roof, they landed, obviously, on a bunch of cushions. Because that's how you do that stunt. But you have a fog machine going on the inside so that, like, it creates a bunch of smoke that comes up out of the hole. So that it, you know, it looks dramatic, and then the people outside don't see the wrestlers laying in the, you know, at the bottom. Right. So that's the end of the match. And Jeff Cobb is telling a story about how him and, God, I forget Mil Muertes' like real name. But Mil is laying there next to him, and Jeff Cobb goes, "That's the first time I went through a ceiling before."
I don't know if, at all, Eddie Kingston kayfabes his gimmick. Eddie Kingston is a hell of a fucking promo.
I love a good promo, but not everyone can do it, you know? And they're laying there, and Jeff Cobb is just going, "That's the first time I went through a roof." And Mil goes, "Can you get up?" And Jeff is like, "I don't think I can feel my legs." And Mil goes, "Roll over on top of me, I push you up." And it's just like the sweetest thing. It's so cute. The Ultimate Warrior was the promo king. Ultimate Warrior cuts a great promo. I don't know if anyone can top the Macho Man Randy Savage. Just cuts an amazing promo. He's the cream of the crop. Just perfect. Pank, how you doing? Squid Raid. Hello. Danhausen? I don't think so.
Ricky Banderas.
Oh my God, what about Ricky Banderas? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's his name. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome on in, y'all. We were playing Heavy Rain, and then I got talking about wrestling because I didn't want to play Heavy Rain anymore. Kaloro Weisel, thank you so much for the follow, my fur and whiskers. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's,
Heavy Rain
God.
is the cream of the crop. The plot holes rise to the top hat.
It's true. They rise to the top. There's a promo. Oh my God, I can't remember what it was. Where it's just like
The best
I
promo
couldn't
west
stop
of London,
laughing.
England, east of the Pacific, south of Mars, and north
And
of
north
Hell.
the hell. There's a promo where somebody else is talking, somebody else is doing an interview, and Randy Savage is just strutting by in the background going, "Ooh, yeah, madness. Ooh, yeah, it's macho madness. Yeah, madness. It's macho fucking madness." Like, to himself. Like, I'm just dying.
The plot rises to the top, 'cause it's Kurdo.
It's true. Um, is this game the one with the crypto? Oh God, I hate that word so much. Anyway, okay, all right. I got all the wrestling out of my system. Okay, I got it out of my system.
Whoa, that's not funny. Everyone is super serious in the danger zone. Yeah.
All right, resume game.
Nathaniel Williams is our prime suspect.
God, it's
He's
so
already been
loud.
questioned, and he lives in the exact geoprofiling zone.
It's madness. It's machon madness. It's madness. It's machon madness.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just Norman. So what is Heavy Rain about? So in a nutshell, Heavy Rain is a crime drama about several different characters on the search for the origami killer who kidnaps kids and then murders them. Right. Do you play any wrestling video games? Not anymore. Like I used to, but I just don't like the feel of them.
We waste our time coming here.
Oh yeah, I agree, Tynan. A lot of those 80 wrestlers are like that. Is it a good game or a B-movie bad game? It's a terrible game. It's terrible.
You know they say that all men are created equal.
Oh no.
Do you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler,
You got a
got
50-50 chance.
de chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best. At bit more. Then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chance of winning drastic go down.
It's perfect. Steiner math, yeah. Oh God. Didn't Scott Steiner's daughter start wrestling at some point? God, I don't remember.
Si de 3 way at sacrifice, you got à 33 tiers de chance of winning. But, he got à 66 and 2 tiers de chance of winning. Because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat man, this not even gonna try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 tiers de chance, minus my 25% chance and you got en 8 tiers de chance of winning at sacrifice.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell big trouble for Smojo.
It's true. Joe's in trouble. Oh shit.
But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we was to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2 tiers de %, he got 141 2 tiers de chance of winning at sacrifice. See Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
I only recently found out that not only did Scott Steiner lose at Sacrifice, Kurt Angle wasn't added to the mix either.
Oh God. Oh, that's terrible. I hate knowing that. Oh God. Oh, this laughing is gonna throw out my voice. Oh, I'm gonna ruin my thrussie. Back to Heavy Rain.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
I'll be home.
Very nice. Very evil.
How do I get this on my stream bun? I need it in my life. Oh, hey Sandra. Yeah, I got you. I'll hit me up. Slide into the DMs. I got you.
Ban Strussy gets destroyed live on stream.
Actual quote from Wikipedia. However, Kurt Angle fell out of the mix by suffering an injury, which rendered Professor Steiner's arithmetic obsolete.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Reality Love, thank you for 14 months. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Are the tarts not tossing? Are they not? Oh my god, does this keep happening? Hang on a sec. Oh great. It keeps disconnecting a tarts machine. There it is. Okay, weird. Okay, so now we're breaking and entering, which is highly illegal.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious
Thrust the
guy.
thrusty, thrust the thrusty, thrust
No!
the thrusty.
God-fearing idiot.
No, my god, no! I can... Gah. Oh no. Oh no. And now the rig is broke. Blech. What the heck happened? Yeah.
Casually breaks and enters Bun's rig.
1 sec, I'll be right back. How's it going, y'all? I'm back. Heck.
Trast. D'autres aussi. Trast. D'autres aussi. Trast. D'autres aussi.
Thrusty took too much damage.
Critical hit.
Unzips your broken ass rig. Oh, baby, you're so thrusty.
I immediately regret using that word. I made some tea. Okay. All right. I'm good. All right. Oh boy.
Jack used tarts on Buns Thrusy. It's super effective. Buns Thrusy fainted.
That is where tarts go. I mean, they're good. They're delicious. Hey, Shadow Wolf, how are you?
Triple Trucy.
No.
Waiting for the end of the
B.
world.
Aggressy. B.
We questioned him a few
Aggressy.
months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices.
Rower. Extra nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor. Nuzzles your necky, wackil till them or till the hee hee. Unzips your baggy ass pants, oh baby, you so musky. Take me home, pat me and make me yours. And don't forget to stuff me, see me, wag my weird old baby tail off for your boji woji kissies and lickies your neck. I hope daddy likes nuzzles and wuzzes your chest. I be getting thirsty.
I hear we're talking about Thrussies.
You happy now? Thank
Good
you,
tarts
Strange.
go in the Thrussies.
I have never seen this happen before. I apologize. It used to be more common. There's a couple like tart number redeems. I list them all in my about page.
Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him.
No, Marvelous.
Real
No.
twisted.
What if he is the Antichrist, though? When I started streaming, I wonder if he knew it would involve talking about Thrusy so much. That was not a word that was on my radar when I started streaming.
And thus internet historians dub this the Thrusy subplot of Bun's Heavy Rain stream.
It's the Jesus.
Yes. Good. Embrace chaos. Consume Trucy. Become bon gouvernable. Tranquilo.
Tranquilo. The Jesus. So this is like what a serial killer's house looks like in a movie. But like, does anybody have a house that looks like this?
This is for your tartectomy on your Thrusy.
Lan. No. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
With a new update, you can now eat the tarts tossed at you.
Oh, that's true. Have it disappear? Thank you for the heckin' 69. 1069.69. It's perfect. Don't touch it. Lan, thank you so much. That's incredibly generous of you. Oh my gosh. Rower. Extra nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor. Nuzzles your necky, wacky, till the me, till the hee hee. Unzip your baggy ass pants, oh baby, you so musky. Take me home, pat me, and make me yours. And don't forget to stuff me, see me, wag my little baby tail. Oh, yo, boji, woji, kissies and lickies your neck. I hope daddy likes nuzzles and muzzles your chest. I be getting thirsty.
This tart is doing down at the most stupendous Thrusy mania.
Oh my god. Okay, that's seems to be set up properly. Oh god, I need to update that. Oh. All right, give me a sec. I want to talk about something. We've only done like 2 scenes in this fucking game. We've only done like 2 scenes in this goddamn game, but I already want to talk about this fucking house on Zillow that like, oh god. Um, hang on, let me find it. Okay. Show us. Mm. All right, let me see. Where is this listing? Ooh. I have to use the Wayback Machine. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I need to talk about 24 Brentwood Drive, I think.
Is it zero time? I think it's zero time.
Yeah, don't engage with heavy rain too much. It's not a good idea.
From all the clues in this game, it is pieced together that it is most likely Philadelphia.
Oh, really? I guess that makes sense. The Zillow listing's not available. It's not on Internet Archive. And the virtual tours are delisted from YouTube. How am I going to find this?
So the 621 song, did you like practice that for a long while off stream, just singing it to yourself while like brushing your teeth until you learned it?
A little bit. I think a little bit. It was a long time ago though. Like it's been a bit. Oh god, there's a whole PDF portfolio. I forgot. Still got it memorized? Oh yeah, of course. I've got neurons dedicated to that. That's never going to leave my brain. That's never going to leave my brain again. It's going to be there forever. What is that 621 song? I think it's just like, it's usually called Bulgy Wolgy, but it's like, it's just a meme song, right? Sorry, I'm gonna try to find this listing. One photo? No. I need the rest of them. Where's all the pictures? Estimated at 500,000. Nice. 5 bedrooms?
Unrealist take Zillow time now?
Maybe. This one's really popular. Like, it's been covered all over the place. That one's not working. Oh, dang. Okay. I think there was a Reddit post parodying furries, and then a YouTube meme song maker made a song from it. That sounds right. Oh, jeez. There's so little of this stuff that, like, survived. Shoot. Are you stopping already? Probably not, but still. I heard the song from you first. Yeah, that's fair. He's got his own website. It's all 404 errors. I learned it from watching you. Oh my goodness gracious. Casey, hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. It's great to see you. Casey, how was Weird West? I hope you had a great time with it. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, y'all. I'm Bun. And I want to talk about this house.
Mashar gifted a tier 1 sub to Casey Explosion. They have given 229 gift subs in the channel.
Aww. That is so super nice of you. Holy heck. You can only handle 2 hours of heavy rain. It's getting there.
Bun is about to show us Wildcat House on Zillow Raiders. Buckle in.
Oh, the cat house? No, the cat house is pretty cool too. I had a different one in mind. Let me see. Here it is. So I can only find this article about it. It's very difficult. It's really tough to find. Here we go. Anything else about this house, because it's been like, it's been scrubbed, right? Here, let me crop this properly. Yeah, get the whole picture in here. The fuck am I looking at? Great question. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this house real quick because I just discovered this the other day. And it's been around on the internet for a while, like a long while. Like, this is not new information, right? But this fucking house looks like a complete nightmare. Are the walls meat? That's a great question. The house looks like Caelid. There's like, oh god, like, I don't... What is the texture on the drawers? It looks like cellophane. I think they have like drapes on them or something.
Oh, this is one of those AI-generated houses.
No, it's not. It's a real one. It's a real house. They made a virtual walkthrough of it.
I walk away for 1 second and I see the meat house. What?
Give me a sec. I want to see if I can find somebody who re-uploaded the house tour. Here we go. Sin Cove House Tour. Just looked over. What is that? Great question. Oh no.
Nasol, Panzers on you so warm. Ou, couldn't help but notice your badge from across the floor. Nasol your necky vekitilde murtilde. Unzip your baggy ass pants. Oof baby you so masky. Take me home, pet me, and make me yours and don't forget to staff me. Si me wag my whistle baby tail for your dalgy woolgy. Kisses the lickies your neck, MMH. Ew daddy licky. Nasal zund over your chest, yeah. Baby, yeah, getting thirsty.
Nani?
Here it is. I found it. Oh, thank God. It's still around. Here we go. Here it is. Here. Okay, I found it. Oh my God. All right. Here we go. We got pictures now. All right. So this is the exterior. If I'm in the way, you let me know. I'll go ahead and fix it. But yeah, okay. You know what? Here, hang on a sec. Let me just move me out of the way just a little bit. Okay, here we go. Cool. This looks like a murder house. So that's why I'm like...
This is the 1970s.
This is the exact same voice that calls to let me know I have a package at the post office. Oh my God. I'll figure out what the text-to-speech voice is, but it's one of the standard ones on, can you put on some sad classical music? I can do something like that.
I never knew Alfred Hitchcock indulged in architecture. Fun.
Let me see. I think I can get us like an appropriate soundtrack. Hang on a sec. Okay, here we go. All right, this is like a pretty common house. I think most people know about this one, but like, okay. So this is the exterior of the house. I don't know what is going on with the frames around the windows. This is like, here we go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with like the frames around the window or the little like fortresses they built around the lights. What is this? The outside seems kind of fine, but then like the inside is very meaty. She threw on final boss music. It's just the Cleric's Beast theme from Bloodborne. Is Bun eatable? Only consensually. I've been known to enjoy some vor now and then. Meat. Here we go. There's more to these pictures. These are great.
You have a package to collect. Get your hands on this big on King package now.
No! Oh. What is the texture on these? What is the texture for the drawers here? What is happening? Right? There's like a half of a broom. These are pink cabinets for sure. Oh God. Leather drawers.
Oui, this was a 1970 swing earth sound. Ooh la la.
Texture is meat.
Texture is meat. Okay, so I guess the most like jarring thing is this thing in the corner here, right? Because it's the first normal looking thing in this house.
Settle themselves as they built it?
Recolerator, thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers. It's covered in fabric, is it? I mean, maybe. It looks like what they did with these drawers is they used like Sculpey or something in order to make the textures, and then they just spray painted it with like a metallic paint or something. I don't know. Look at this! Look at this murder room! This is a horrifying murder room. Yeah, this house is haunted as fuck. The children's room, of course. You get the big eyes to watch the children. It is a Bloodborne song, yes. Oh, the piano in the lounge, of course. Hey, I love Resident Evil 7. Look at the blood stains! Ah! This is good color theory, though.
The walls are Venetian plaster.
The color theory here is great. You know, red is a color that has more positive connotations than negative. Oh, goodness gracious. Or did they use Silent Hill textures for their house?
Welcome to the family. Sign.
Red represents passion. Yeah, it's true. I hate whatever's happening to the top of the ceiling here.
Redum.
I don't know what this is. The door looks fine, and then everything around it is just kind of horrifying. And you'll notice that most of the furniture has like this wavy pattern. Like nothing is cut straight. Like on purpose. What did I just walk into? I'm looking at a horror house. I'm looking at a real estate listing. It's twice on the door. The door has different moldings. Look at this. There's like several of them. And it's like a sliding door, but it's like covered in copper? I guess. What is this house called? That's a great question. It is... hang on. 24 Brentwood Drive, Avon, Connecticut. 606001.
Cathedral of the meat.
It's 24 Brentwood Drive. That's what it is. Can you host? Yes, but you don't want me to? Oh, no. Oh, they can host. They are definitely a host for some kind of parasite. I don't know what. It compelled them to make this. So yeah, there's some custom work done on the on the sink.
This house was once a man, flesh crafted into real estate. His bones the joists, his flesh the walls.
It sounds true, though. That's gonna have Winchester House vibes. But Winchester House is like, I would live in that place. This?
They kept trying on this house, and now it looks like something David Lynch would see after taking all the drugs.
So I have an explanation for this. I can explain why this house is like this. Like, there is a reason. Imagine cleaning this house. How would you know when it was clean? It's like looking at a magic eye painting. Yeah. The fuck is that bed? I don't know. I don't know. It's got like an awning, which is made of like funeral lace. I don't. Bun, do you eat bun? No, absolutely not. They kind of half finished this door. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the door that didn't fit? There it is. Okay, so this... Look at... They cut the top off the door because it didn't fit. They couldn't get a door the right size. So they just cut the top off. Oh, God.
Babies
You're
must
gonna archive
rest.
the link to this
Babies
house for
must
us.
feed.
I will post it. Yes. I'll go ahead and copy paste it for you. Here's the link to this house. There
I
you
see
go.
these people learned at the Holmes School of Architecture.
Oh, I don't like the chocolate stairs. Does Bun like eating carrots? Carrots are good. I prefer sweets though. I like sweets. Oh, this was made by Carpentry. Cost how much? Nah, I could do it myself cheaper. You know, that's a good inclination. However, I think it's weirder. It keeps disconnecting Twitch, and I don't know why. Okay. It does look like Charlie on the chocolate stairs. It's very weird, right? Would it surprise you to learn that children helped with the carpentry of this? Like literally children. Oh, here's the attic.
Willy
Looks
Wonka called.
great.
He wants his chocolate off your banister.
Like of children? Oh. It was made of children, yes. Ocean Man, thank you for the follow, my fur and whisker. It's a delightful nipple room. Oh. This, oh God. I don't like the lamps. I don't like... What the fuck are we doing? I saw a room in Heavy Rain that reminded me of this house, and now I need to talk about this house.
The attic is a sex room. For swinger orgies. Confirmed.
Did they try to make a house that looks like a witch's candy house from Hansel and Gretel? Look, I don't like the chairs. They're too wavy. They look really hella uncomfortable. They like made their own chairs and everything.
No.
Like
No.
all of this is handmade,
No,
right?
No.
They made the chairs and the furniture and... Oh, I've got the deep lore on this house, don't you worry. This is the garage! Look, there's the garage door! And the motor! And then they just draperied it! I don't know what's going on here. Everything's just covered in curtains. It looks like a horror house. It's terrifying. Is the garage carpeted? Maybe that's what that is? I can't tell. It's a nice gazebo. Merc. They'd be amazing at Halloween parties. That's true. Look at the garage, though. It's got that same, like, texture pattern on everything else. Oh. Alright, there you go. Okay. Alright. So this is the horror house. I needed y'all to see it. Because, it's like in Lovecraft when you get, like, forbidden knowledge and then you're compelled to share it with others because, like, otherwise you'll die if you don't, like, if you don't torment others
My
with
brain
this.
eternally dedicated to this house. Thank you, Bun.
No problem. Meat house, meat house. You convinced me, Bun. How much is it? That's a great question. It's currently not on the market. But I think it's estimated at near 500. Oh, look, it's been going up in value. estimate for 509K? 500K?
No, the garage floor is just painted
Wow, the
red.
housing market's fucked. Look at this. Wow. Even this house. It's got a 2-car garage. I don't know how you'd fit them in with the carpet. But yeah, there you go. Okay. Cool. Give us the lore. Alright, so here's the lore. The house is an art installation. It was not built, but it was purchased by
See, it's like poetry.
a
It rhymes.
It was purchased by a Russian immigrant who like immigrated to the US and then purchased a house and then quadrupled its size in order to build this.
More like font installation.
Okay, a little bit. He considers himself an artist in the medium of the single family American home. Like, that's the media that he works in. The house itself includes a over 100-page write-up that includes names for each of the rooms and poems to go with them. He claims to be inspired by the works of Vasily Kandinsky, which is one of my favorite Russian artists. Fuck him for even evoking that name. Oh, God. Kandinsky's brilliant. Kandinsky's fascinating. Kandinsky would hate this. Yes. Oh, God. So, yeah, the house is an art installation. The room we looked at, like one of the bedrooms we looked at was like The Trials and Life of Don Quixote is like the name of the room. Oh, wow. It's terrible. This is also fascinating, but in a bad way. Yes. Yeah. No, I don't get the same whimsy. It is appropriate, though, that, like, Don Quixote has read... Okay, Don Quixote is inspired by, like, fantasy epics and chivalric romances and fancies himself a knight because he's so influenced by these, like, romances, and he wants to be a character from these stories, right? And he is so detached from reality that he just thinks that what he's doing is fighting monsters and, like, saving damsels and things. And I feel like the artist who made this house is kind of similar to that. Like, it's actually, like, the room itself is not a good Don Quixote metaphor, but the artist evokes the idea of someone who has looked at the paintings of Vasily Kandinsky and has gone, I am a great artist. I am going to make a house. So yeah, he apparently had 7 other people working on it, including his own children, and put together the house over the course of 4 years, and then sold it. Weirdly enough. I don't know if anyone bought it, but put it on the market at least. So, yeah. Weird. Anyway, that reminded me of this room in Heavy Rain, which is decorated like this. You can see why I thought that, right? You could see what I was getting at. Which is why I did that whole tangent. But like real houses don't look like this. Except for that one. Jeez, Blake, what are you doing? The made-up fantasy alphabet on the walls? Yeah. You take us back to the flesh house. We're doing the religious guy scene, yeah. I think we're gonna glass him. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's my plan. Why is... Okay. Alright. I know complaining about the layouts of houses in David Cage games, or like apartments in David Cage games, is silly, right? Because David Cage doesn't understand architecture, and like the apartments that he makes are like
And now,
way too big. That's what I was gonna bring up, Grave. Why are there rooms situated around the bathroom? That's like, how do you run plumbing and ventilation into a bathroom that's surrounded by other rooms? Like, here's the bedroom on the other side of the toilet. And then there's like the living room. And then the kitchen. And then it's all situated around the bathroom. What? Someone makes a monster dump. Everyone needs to know and smell it. That's the thing. Is like the sound of running water is going to be running through all of your walls the whole time, right? Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, he also left a bunch of candles burning, which is a fire hazard. Have any of the playable characters interacted after, what, 6 hours of this gameplay? Yes. Briefly. Good night, Fox. When did you say we were going to watch Malignant? How about
How
6
to build a
p.m.
house the
EST
David Cage
tomorrow?
way. Step 1, build a bathroom.
Or
Step
EDT,
2,
I guess.
make a kitchen. Step 3, make a toilet candle.
Toilet candle? 6 p.m. EDT tomorrow. Let's watch Malignant. I think it'd be fun. Feel free to !Discord if you're not on there already. And we'll go ahead and plan a movie night. Sorry we broke your door, dude.
See, it's an appropriate parallel, because like Don Quixote, David Cage looks at other people's work, and tries to emulate it, with absolutely no conception of reality.
It's true. Did you know? Go on, Mark.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
Did you even get a
I'm
warrant?
Agent
No.
Norman Jayden, FBI.
No,
I'd like to ask you a
absolutely
few
not.
questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't
This
done
dude
anything.
bought out the entire
I'm innocent.
town's stock of crosses.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of
It's true.
anything. We just want to talk.
Did I hear Malignant tomorrow? That's going to be my plan.
Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh.
Vampires.
And the wrath of God shall strike.
That's why I've got all the
men down.
mirrors.
I'm preparing for
Garlic.
the end of the world.
Yeah, we just broke into his house to talk.
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here. I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
I had a lot of important prayers to do.
No, I was alone.
Is the use of split screen good or pointless? It's pretty pointless, isn't it?
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation.
If they were doing this picture-in-picture for something like L.A. Noire, right? Where you're supposed to be looking at somebody's facial expression and then pick the right choices for that kind of thing, then it would make more sense.
A guy is worried about the end
But
of the world and the cop immediately gets the arrest prompt.
Have you noticed that was long as this message is up? The pause screen says hey rain.
Hey, rain.
Patient is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
David Cage gets all his ideas about what America is like from the movie Seven, right?
We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Did this guy do anything, or are we just harassing a mentally ill guy? We're just harassing a mentally ill guy.
That name.
That's all we're doing.
To you, Nathaniel?
I can't talk.
Which is like, yeah, a couple of cops broke into his house and are harassing a mentally ill guy. Yeah, that makes sense. We do have the option to glass this guy, though. And I don't know if I want to do it or not. It does make this scene much shorter. Like, much shorter. They haven't shot him yet? Well, that's what I'm debating if I want to do or not. Ugh. Nah, I guess we'll leave him alive.
About it. You mustn't talk about it.
Blake, He what are you orders you to doing? go and find new prey, doesn't he? He needs more and more.
Blake, stop it. Blake, stop it.
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
He told you to go and find that
Remember,
kid in the park.
according to the
voice
unstained
swarming
witness
him
David
all
Cage, this
night
is a
long.
completely
You wanted
apolitical
him to
game,
stop.
Rocky
That's
Bun
enough,
Buns.
Nathaniel.
Leave him alone.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Is a
That's
bunny
enough.
and a rabbit the same? Yes, although a rabbit and a hare are not.
You took that boy with you when you drowned him. Isn't that right?
This is a very dramatic scene. I'm glad they let me walk around in it.
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
Enhanced interrogation.
Down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was
Shoot him, Nathaniel!
destroyed.
Shoot him!
For Christ's sake, shoot!
Order!
Drop the gun, now!
Listen!
Concentrate on my voice, Nathaniel. Listen only to my voice.
You shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna wait.
Calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel.
Christ, how powerful. Defend us
I'm not
from
gonna press the
battle
thing.
forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon.
Die of the power of God!
The power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all
No
the
one
other
is above me.
spirits
There is nothing
round
above
the
me.
world and
I
search the
am
souls into
God.
the darkest depths of hell.
As Dennis Prager once said.
Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the realm of
It's
shadows.
giving me anxiety, but not for the right reasons. Agreed.
I do beseech you to return to the realm of shadows and leave our Nathaniel in peace.
That doesn't make sense. That's so dumb.
Back away, slowly.
By the way, I haven't pressed a thing. This is just the game doing this. The game is doing this on its own. I'm still not pressing anything.
Drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel.
it just picks an option when, like, if you take too long.
Put your hands on your head.
Okay, now do it. Now shoot him. Blast him.
Turn around.
Oh, you can blast him, actually.
Motherfucker! In the name of the Lord, I exorcise thee, Satan.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're under
What?
arrest.
Like, what? What?
Pretty damn
What?
cool under the circumstances. I would have just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
And let that
So
be a
then I
lesson
started
to you.
blasting.
Most of the time it helps.
Wow. What a couple of cops. Why was the crucifix his second choice if he thought the cop was Satan? That's a great question.
Okay, in fairness, police harassing.
Do guns work on
threatening
Satan?
a mentally ill person to extort a confession? That's the most realistic thing David Cage has ever put into a game, just not the way he intended.
Yes. Yes. Disappointingly, yes. Super close up. I'm hearing my name used in this circumstance. Oh, I'm sorry. Boy, it's really heavy raining out, huh? Okay, another content warning. Love those. Inside this house is an attempted suicide. So, we are going to have to see, apparently, someone, who has attempted, suicide. So, if you're not up to seeing that kind of thing, come back later. All good. Please, practice some self-care. Met the creepy old guy yet? Which one? So we're gonna go, I'm gonna go help and save this person. That's what I'm gonna do. Also, I don't know why he's driving a car twice his age. It's very weird. Especially when this, like, 1990, what is this, like a 94, 96? Like, Chevy Tahoe here? Fucking, like, it's so rusty. How did this happen? Wait, how is it that rusty? Those cars are fiberglass. Whatever. Maybe it was all the heavy rain. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Baby. Nice CRT.
Anybody home?
Oh, dang, look at that CRT. They were playing Smash Brothers Melee in here. I can tell.
Oh, Jesus.
Take care of my baby.
The fiberglass cars rust like that because David Cage is a rustic mastermind of the age's Lucky Bun Buns.
Yep, basically. You just enter without knocking? Yes. Okay, really quick. Yeah, this is, okay, so this is the last content warning for suicide imagery. Okay, okay. She's gonna be in the bathtub, slit wrists. Got it. All right, cool. All right, we all on board for this? That's what we're doing. The bathroom door didn't lock the house. Yeah.
Shit.
What the fuck? shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay.
Mrs. Bowles, can you hear me? Wake up! Wake up!
Wish you wanted someone to be able to get the baby. Oh, that's true. The baby. This is not proper first aid. I don't think so either. When you find someone in a medical emergency, you immediately start shaking their
I'm
neck.
gonna call an ambulance.
No, I don't want to go to the hospital. Please.
We live in America.
Okay.
It's like $800 for just the ambulance.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bowles,
I think
wake
so.
up. Wake up, Mrs.
Okay.
Bowles.
Don't move. I'll be right back.
I think it's Bowles. Like legit, I have seen people in medical emergencies.
While we're doing
that, like,
content warnings, public service announcement, don't play Martha is dead. Just don't. It's like the worst parts
Oh
of
God,
this trash,
no,
Yet somehow
no.
done even worse.
Yeah, no. I'm considering doing it for a Tuesday, but it's gonna have to like be so very content warned. Yeah. It's so bad.
Let's see. I need this, and this, and this.
Yeah, we're gonna do some bandages. Okay.
I'm here for you, Susan. You'll be all right. I'll take care of you.
Press. Press harder! I don't know why we're pressing so hard.
Stay with me, Susan. Susan, do you hear me? Susan, stay with me. Can you hear me? Stay with me. Okay.
The music is really random. It's very weird. It's weird how much of this game is just a bad LA Noire. And LA Noire ain't great. I'm sorry I can't hear you over the orchestra in the other room.
My baby needs me.
Right.
Oh God, Ravane, I know what you're talking about. Oh God.
I'll take care of the baby. Okay?
Do you know what to do? With a baby, I mean.
I'm a private eye. There's nothing I can't do.
Yeah.
Her name is Emily.
You take them out of the refrigerator, you put them in the oven, and $3.50 for 20 minutes. It's fine. What was that particular line in particular? I don't know. I don't know. I do know right. So there's some cutscenes where there's music in the background, there's sound effects, and there's speech, right? And those are on separate layers, and you can go into the options in the game. Here we go, and set them differently, right? But the thing is, there are some cutscenes where they're all just mixed onto the same layer and it counts as music. It's just music. So when the audio's quiet on the voices, it's because the voices are mixed into the music for that scene. It's a bad choice. It's terrible. I hate it. Wait, what? Yeah. So you get this a lot in, like... I've got blood on my hands. You get this a lot in games that have, like, pre-rendered cutscenes. Because the pre-rendered cutscenes will be all mixed together. Right? But usually you'd mix them together well. Like, you'd mix them together good.
Hi there, Emily.
Symbolism? Oh my God, it's foreshadowing.
Problem, huh? Oh, going by the smell, I got a pretty good idea.
thoughts.
I was a private eye when I walked in here, and now I'm a babysitter. Go figure.
Go figure. Uh-huh. Exciting diaper changing action.
Okay. How do you do this again?
Hey, forget about it. Why? Why from the back? Oh, Brody, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fix those. I'm gonna fix those tarts next stream.
There you go, fresh
This
new
game
bake.
was so good when it came out. A lot of us did, and that's one thing I want to communicate by playing this, by like streaming this, is that like there are reasons that we thought this was good, especially for like reviewers that played it once. Like, the reason this got such good reviews is because reviewers played this game one time and beat it, and were like, yeah, pretty good.
Of course. Now I know why you're crying, my little peachy poo. Mother Shelby to the rescue.
So weird.
I guess I better warm this thing up.
What is this internal dialogue? All the characters have it, and it's very weird. There are... I have never seen that technology. Right? What is that thing, a rice cooker? So I think that what it does... Okay, so here's how you heat up a baby bottle, is that usually you heat up water, and then you submerge it in that, right? I think that's what this is. I think it's water that you submerge the bottle in, like it's an electric bottle warmer. Yeah, I think that's a thing. I don't know. I don't like babies. Is it like boiling to clean? Kind of. It's mostly so that like if you've got a glass bottle, you don't want it in contact with hot surfaces because it can crack or break or become brittle. What you want it in contact with is like hot water, which doesn't have that same problem. That's how you heat up stuff like that. You also do the same with like, gosh, if you're like melting chocolate or something like that, the way you do it is you get like a metal container, put the chocolate in it, and then submerge that in boiling water until it's melted. Yeah, it's a more gentle way of heating it. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a real thing. And if you're heating up a baby bottle, I mean, that's the way you do it. Although, I don't know, do people just do it in the microwave now? I don't know. Makes it less likely to burn. Yeah, exactly. And you don't want, like, it also makes it more even when it's like warming. Because, so like when you do that with a baby bottle, it's because you don't want some of the milk to be cold and some of the milk to be hot, because the hot is going to be damaging to the baby. So you need it to be cold enough, right?
Oh, Emily, are you hungry?
So I didn't play this?
You hold
Good.
on. I'll just tilt this bottle a little bit so you don't choke.
Fucking enjoy. Drink it all up. Yeah, they have low fire resistance. It's true. Can you fail to feed the baby? Not really. Watch the LPNSA back in the day? Oh gosh. Now we burp the babby. Slap him.
Oh, good job, Emily. You're feeling good now, right? Now, I'm gonna rock you very gently so you can have a nice little snooze.
And now we eat the baby. Is our PI friend like at the top of the list for the most decent person in this game?
My
For now.
Archmage casts Firestorm 6 inches in front of the cop burping a baby.
Oh, you'll see. I'm not doing spoilers, so you'll find out when we get there. Is he the origami killer? I told you, Sal. The pre-order bonus for this game was a DLC that was advertised as you being able to play as the killer. None of the playable characters can be the killer.
I just couldn't cope anymore. Just not having Jeremy around. He was such a good boy.
Yeah,
I can't
Jeremy.
understand why anyone would want to hurt him.
Do you take care of this baby on your own? Doesn't Jeremy's father live with you anymore?
They wouldn't lie, right? No.
He disappeared
Why would they?
the day after Jeremy. I don't know what happened to him.
Is that baby the killer?
Maybe he couldn't take it. Ever since I've had to look after Emily all on my own and I couldn't do it anymore.
I understand.
If one of the playable characters were the killer, the DLC would just have
Did
you
your
play as
husband
that
say
character
anything
again.
before he
Okay, that's
disappeared?
possible.
Did he leave a note or something?
No. He left the house without a word and
I was, I think, in my early 20s when this game came out.
there was just a cell phone.
I think I might have been too.
A cell phone?
Yeah, I found a cell phone in his dresser. I'm sure it wasn't his. I'd never seen it before. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's in a drawer in the living room. You can have it if you'd like.
First of all, is
I'm sure
Martha
it's of more
dead?
use to you than-
Ravane. Oh my
Do you
god.
have any family or anybody to help you?
Yeah. My mother.
What is happening with my
I didn't
rig?
want to ask her for anything.
Why is this happening
We
today?
don't really
There
get
it is.
along.
Martha, why'd you say that name?
Out of options.
How do you know that name?
Well, look after yourself. And Emily.
I will.
Martha. Harvey Dent. Can we trust him? Oh wait, where did she say it was? So what clues have we got on the origami meeting? That's a great question. There's 2 people living in the geo-profiling zone, and one of them was the crucifix guy. Scott Shelby found a box with an origami figure in it. Thank you, peeps, for paying more attention than me. And we found an origami figurine in a box, that was given to what's his face, Ethan. It also had the same cell phone, which does not have static on it. There's no static on a cell phone. What are you doing? I'm sorry. That was maybe a bit of a strong reaction, but that is not how phones work. Also, why do my tarts keep disconnecting? I can't stand this. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix this. Alright. Here's a free one. Here we go. They can't be blamed on not being from America. No, because it's not how phones work. Sorry, getting some stream static. Oh yeah. Tired of dark and gritty Batman. I want campy fun Batman. I'm tired of dark and gritty movies. Period. Just give me fun and goofy and campy. It's just an animated background. I have one of those. Ah, that makes sense. He found Cloud Strife's Nokia after it fell into the water. It's the Advent Children Nokia phone. How about less Batman?
Add it to the David Cage doesn't know how, blank, works folder. That folder's getting mighty thick.
Yeah, it is. I just want less fash Batman. There is a good Batman out there. It's just most of the movies about him are fucking fascist Batman. I hate it. You killed my son! Do 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 do. The Adam West Batman is one of them. Lego Batman is another one. Batman animated series is pretty good. Batman Beyond, also pretty good, even though it gets really weird. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, you know how we talked about David Cage's cuck fantasy, where when he made Omicron, and he was like, I often think about taking over the body of someone else and having sex with their wife, right? Or whatever. They do that in Batman Beyond, but weirder, right? Because they take Batman's cum and they make the cuck potion and then inject it in like what's his name? Terry McGinnis? His dad's like balls, so that they make Bruce Wayne's cum and then he has sex with his wife. Yeah, they made Terry's dad have Bruce Wayne's sperm. So that Terry McGinnis would be Bruce Wayne's son. What? What the fuck are you talking about? It's Batman Beyond. It happens.
Why though?
That actually happens in Batman Beyond. It's very weird. Welcome back, Casey. Hi. How are you? I can't believe it. Wasn't that a children's cartoon? Yes. Live on Kids WP. Why did they feel that was necessary? Why was that necessary? A villain ghosted into his daughter and kissed Terry. Yes, Ra's al Ghul. Yeah.
Excuse me?
Very weird. Okay. Wait, what was in Batman Beyond? I'm lost. Somebody made a serum.
I now see the Beyond in Batman Beyond refers to the cum moving beyond Bruce or something, I don't know.
I don't know. There was a part in Batman Beyond where they made a serum so that Terry McGinnis's dad would make Bruce Wayne's sperm.
1980s New York to hyper-futuristic in the life of one Bruce Wayne.
So that Terry McGinnis would be Bruce Wayne's son, even though he's not related to him. It's very weird. I don't know why. Sorry, what? What is a good question?
The bat is stored in the ball.
Oh, it's so weird. I don't understand. I'm gonna persist.
Between the Bruce Wayne cuck potion and the super gross Barbara Gordon thing they started in that show, was Batman beyond just all the writers and artists' barely disguised fetishes.
Maybe, but less so than something like Totally
Batman was
Spies,
getting
right?
old, so Amanda Waller just made a new one through bad genetics.
But a little bit. I do like Harley Quinn in that show, though. She's great. Harley Quinn and Batman Beyond is fucking queen. Amazing.
That car's been there for 2 years. We took it out for a drive every month and checked the tires and batteries, just like you said. Here, it's the 3rd floor down. The service elevator is at the far end of the garage. Ah, you have yourself a good one, Chief.
Do not encourage Bud to talk about Totally Spies. Listen. Was it just growing up in like the 90s into the 2000s, was every cartoon just full of fetishes? Like, was it all just fetish fuel? All of it? I think it might all be. There was a lot of slime. Gack.
Listen, it's French.
French Canadian. That's different.
Is that why Therese so many furry characters now?
Yeah.
Everything is fetish fuel in the metaverse.
Zithil, you say that like Ren and Stimpy alikes weren't also fetish fuel.
It's all fetish, Bun. It's fetish fuel all the way down.
Jesus, look at how fucked up this car is. Oh, I guess it's a mechanic's shop, so like, I guess that makes sense. It's weird. This is like the garage. I don't know. It's probably fine. Yes, Bun, but I dislike Ren and Stimpy likes. Totally fair. Me too. But yeah, they're absolutely just also fetish fuel.
Sad note, fuck John K.
Ooh. Rocco gets a pass though? Rocco does, actually. Rocco's pretty good.
That broken down car is a metaphor for this game. Old, shitty, and no one should drive it.
Oh god, this is giving me Alone in the Dark flashbacks. That's what this is doing. That's what this is doing.
Garage, où elle a dit à Mr. Frenchman. He called me Hold.
The car hold, yeah. My apologies. I meant to say car hold. So I did see the Rocco movie on Netflix. It's very good. Yeah, it's Bunsman.
Chat and Bun, what was your favorite Totally Spies fetish? I'll go first. Mind control. Alone in the heavy rain.
Heck, probably mind control. There was a muscle growth episode. Yeah, there was an inflation episode. Oh, there was one episode where the villain's plan was they made like these addictive like cookies, and like I think it was Clover kept eating the cookies and got really like super fat from eating all the cookies. So that was a thing. What a bunch of weird episodes. There's definitely some dronification in there for sure. There's several Hypno episodes. And at least one like brain drain episode.
Heavy rain,
Yeah.
heavy rain. I only want to see you laughing in that heavy rain.
Laughing at that heavy rain. Heavy rain.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bond, but I've already inflated you big and round.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Bunsman. It's Bunsman's birthday on Friday. That's what it is. Did y'all remember? Okay, so like Rocco's Modern Life absolutely gets a pass. Do you remember the restaurant that that Rocco like frequents? Because it's called the Choky Chicken. Yeah, that's the one. Rocco's Modern Basilisk. No!
Remember that episode of That's So Raven with the cow transformations? That was a thing that happened.
Was it? Oh my god, no. I've never watched That's So Raven. That's wild. Oh, cool. It's a GPS, I guess? A PDA? A thing? I don't know. Animorphs is just transformations all the way down. Yeah. But like in the most horrifying way possible. Like, Animorphs involves much more torture than transformation.
Your destination is
That shit's weird.
Leave the parking lot and take the first right.
Yeah, it wasn't not really sexy in any way. No. You know, body horror. But for kids. That's how GPS devices work. Also, how does it have a signal down there?
Take a left at the next intersection. Keep to the right and take the first exit.
Martin Mystery, which had a secret agency headed up by a hot middle-aged woman literally named Mom. I forgot about that.
You have reached your destination.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to show your courage in order to save your son? Listen carefully. Take the highway and drive against the traffic for 5 miles. If you haven't reached your destination in 5 minutes,
What? Like... So, so this guy has random blackouts? Yeah, correct. And he thinks, like, oh, I set this all up. He's like, I set this up. I had this car in the garage for the last 2 years with a GPS in it, which has not been charged in that whole time, I don't think. But like,
Are you ready to have the courage to save your bun?
oh, this is so outrageous. I don't know why he thinks that he would be capable of this. And also the amount of like time, effort, and money that it would take to like, couldn't you Like, okay, yeah, don't call the cops. Don't snitch. Fuck them. But, like, surely there's a paper trail for, like, paying for the garaging of this car for 2 years, right? Yeah, exactly. It's the same as nobody figuring out who Jigsaw is when he's got to be buying heavy machinery and renting out warehouses. It's so weird. Oh. All right, so should we drive against the traffic or should we just give up? Because we could just give up, right? We could just be like, nah, fuck it. Drive. Yeah, okay. God, I'm gonna wind up like that Tesla. Like,
I can do it. I'd do anything to save my son. I don't want to die. Not here. Not like this.
Put on the Sonic R soundtrack.
Can't stop my hands shaking. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. If I succeed, I'll get more letters for the hangman. It's my only lead. No turning back now.
It's my only lead.
I don't want to die. Not here. Not like this.
Do we actually have 5 minutes here? No, not really. All right, here we go. Risk, trial, refuse. Accept.
I've got to do it. For Sean's sake. I have no choice.
For Sean's sake.
Gotta get the balloon.
Gotta get the balloon.
Gotta get the balloon.
The lyrics fit too. Is the thing. Ram 'em! Yeah! Yeah! Gun it! Yeah! Get him! Yeah! Woo! Well, there we go. Wasted.
Destination reached. Please press the screen.
Press the screen though.
Your reward is in the glove compartment.
Oh, we should have just opened that.
The GPS. Your reward is in the glove
Oh, maybe we should have just done that.
The key is inside.
Oh, we probably could have figured that out if we tried at all. The prompts, by the way, are upside down. That was an up prompt, not a down one. Mess up all the movements, the scene just ends earlier. Oh, great. That's funny. What happens if we don't do anything in here, though? Like, what happens if we just hang out here? Does the scene continue? Die? Maybe? Game overs are a failure of the game designer, though. No, try kicking the other one, idiot. There you go. No, I don't think Ethan can die here. I think you just have to do the prompts in order to continue the game. I mean, Elden Ring doesn't have game over? It's true. None of the Dark Souls games do. It's like Prince of Persia 2008. Can't even game over. Were the cops that were just shooting at him let him go? I assume. Sure, they're probably fine. Why is it static again? Prince of Persia 2008 is a masterpiece compared to this game. Prince of Persia 2008 is a masterpiece compared to a lot of games. I like Pop 2008. It's probably my favorite Prince of Persia game. And I wish it had a sequel. Oh, God.
Sean.
Sean! Thank you, Crappy. I unlocked a new bonus. Ooh, I unlocked a new bonus. Sean! Sean the non-believer! Sean now! The bonus is we go to Candy Mountain! There's a magical Leopleurodon! Oh, good driver. Nice. Great. What's going to happen to her now? It's not as explicit as last time.
I see what the bonus is.
The bonus was another sexual assault scene. Ugh. God, I hate it.
Sean is off the grid. Call that Sean in on.
Sean and on. Are you driving a motorcycle in the rain? That's a great question. I don't know. So the weird thing is that, like, I don't know if they ever tell you this, but she's supposed to be like a journalist. They do tell you this way later. Way later. She's supposed to be like a journalist or something. How does she afford that giant apartment?
Of 10-year-old Sean Mars, who disappeared yesterday. A recent report indicates that the police are now treating this as another kidnapping by the Origami Killer.
Origami? Did you say origami?
3 to 5 days after their abduction. Obviously, time is running out fast for the investigators trying to
What
find
can I
the
do
child.
for you?
I'm Michael
Uh.
Newman for ICN.
For you? Anything. Feeling the register.
Great. This guy's a pervert. Oh, you mean David Cage? Yes. So yeah, this is uncomfortable.
Madison Page 27. Single.
Origami Gams?
How long will you be staying with us, Ms. Page?
I don't know yet.
Oh, that's David Cage. No, not literally.
Room 201. Last floor. Stairs on the
I'm
right.
just joking.
Thanks.
There was a robot in that chase scene. That's true.
All mine.
That's for sure.
There was. So it's like, okay, so that's all we get for this scene. But like, why does every scene with her involve sexual assault? Or like this shit. Like, this wasn't assault, this was just a guy being creepy. But like, every scene. Why? Every scene. David Cage is a fucking creep. I mean,
That
yes.
guy is played by the same guy who voiced the protagonist in Indigo Prophecy and Mad Jack in this game.
What? What? Mad Jack in this game? What? Okay. Now, I think I remember the character, but like that is not a similar voice. Wait, is this mine? Oh my god, it's Ethan. Who the fuck is Mad Jack? I believe that Mad Jack is the oh, is he the only black character in this game? I think he's the only black character in this game. I think he's the guy that runs the junkyard.
Sir?
Am I remembering this correctly?
I'll call an ambulance.
No ambulance.
You're badly hurt. You need a doctor.
Please, just help me to my room. It's number 207.
Those voices are not similar. Oh god, was that actor white? Oh god. He also voices the racist Chinese character in Indigo Prophecy. Jesus Christ! Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that so much. Steve, why do you do this to me? It's Voidery. Thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers. This dude is just a career racist. Correct. VA for Mad Jack is Paco later in the game. Jesus Christ. He is just a career racist. Yeah. Okay.
You're really in bad shape. You should see a doctor.
Must have one, maybe two broken ribs. It's not fatal.
David Cage was just like, my friend does the best accents. You should hear him do the accent. It's very funny when he pretends to be the Chinese. Ugh. 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 He's the guy from Disco Elysium that owns all those like novelty cups. Like he owns all those novelty mugs, right? He's got a house full of them. Yeah, Gary the crypto fascist. That's the one.
But it's sore as hell.
Your head is bleeding. It looks deep.
Collect the whole set and become the worst kind of person. Ugh. Oh yeah, guess what's what?
I should disinfect his cuts.
Yeah. Disinfect. Thinking about that. I'm glad this stream has made me realize they're David Cage games. Oh god. Indigo Prophecy, as long as you're not like, I don't know if I would recommend paying for it, but like, it's worth playing. Indigo Prophecy is very funny. Why does this motel have a drug cabinet? You know what? That's a great question, actually. Wait a minute. What?
I'm gonna disinfect your wound. This might hurt a little.
Yeah, really go for it.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just shove it in there.
Sorry. I'll try to be more careful.
Listen, thanks for your help. I think I can take it from here.
Oh no, we made him mad.
Right. I better go.
Just shove that peroxide right in his face. Thanks, but please stop. God, Joe. Oh.
Bonk him with the alcohol rag, bun.
Bonk him so hard. Employer of professional racists. Correct. I played Detroit Become Human. I know what's up. You see, the androids have to stand in the back of the bus. It is the metaphor. Damn, that lady kept forcing disinfectant into my eyes, but she sure is pretty. The old power plant. What was the power plant? I would assume... No. Never mind. I wouldn't assume. I don't know. Are you prepared to supper for your son? Like... It just, like...
Face me.
I want to take his face.
No, bun, there was no metaphor. Detroit Become Human was apolitical, see? Saying everything and nothing. It's left to you, the viewer, to decide. So decide to uninstall the game. Okay, now you all saying bonk
Yeah, that's
Ethan,
true.
smash Ethan, but...
Here's the thing. Like...
And now this man walks off his wounds after the amazing healing properties of the alcohol rag made him all better.
So here's the implication of what's happening so far, is that the fathers, specifically, not the mothers, but the fathers, not the caretakers, fathers, of the children who were kidnapped in this game were all given a box very similar to the one that Ethan has. So can I read My Immortal? Yeah. I'm gonna put on my most gothic skirt and I'm gonna read My Immortal. Not tonight, but I will plan a stream in the next week or two. So like, one, they definitely, the killer definitely could not have set up that first challenge more than once, right? Because like, that car is fucking destroyed. So how many cars do they have out there for that challenge? The second thing is, all this takes is one person going to the cops with like all of these origami figures, and presumably every one of those origamis is a different address. Owning an address leaves a paper trail. So like, just fucking track down who owns all these properties. Maybe even the first one dumb enough to do the challenge. Maybe. I think the implication with the last person was like, so the first person still had the box because they couldn't figure out what to do, right? They were like, I never figured out, like the convenience store guy was like, oh, I never figured this thing out, right? The second person was like, oh, Jeremy left, but he left a cell phone here, right? Is Jeremy left the implication that he left to do the trials, but then didn't survive?
That's illegal, David Cage.
But that's illegal. Too busy breaking into the homes of people who collect crosses to look into things like that. Okay, that's true.
Perhaps you should apply to the Boston Police Department and become a detective solving crimes.
So crimes? No.
I want you to get in the box with me.
Police aren't interested enough in solving crimes. I'm good. Jeremy just crashed his car getting to the garage. Maybe. I think that's the implication. It's my favorite scene!
I feel safe. In the box.
Sounds like you need to get in the box.
Why didn't you shoot?
Sorry?
Sorry?
Well, back there. Nathaniel could have had a gun. Could have killed me. Why didn't you shoot?
I was hoping he would, actually.
I prefer to have all the information before I make a decision. I try to make rational choices when possible.
Come on, you had
I destroy them with facts and logic, not guns.
Before you had time to move.
Aggressive!
You're alive, he's behind bars, everything worked out. So don't start busting my balls with your postmortems, okay?
Postmortems.
That's him.
It is the yakety sack scene. Here we go. How many of these am I allowed to fail before the scene ends? I wonder.
Miroslav Korda? Yeah? Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Yeah, get him with the coffee.
Don't just stand there, he's gonna get away!
Stop that guy!
Do you actually get anything if you succeed at the scene? Not really. Oh no, there's a person that fell there. Okay, here we go. We're gonna chase him across the street. No worries, we got this. Oh god, a car. Oh shit. Alright. Oh no, another car. Oh god. Oh, chase him down. Get out of my way, people. Look out. Surprise glomp. Alright. The doors repelled him.
And this is Jackass.
Oh, the boxes. Oh no. Oh, more boxes. Oh my god. The fruits, the veggies. Oh my god. Somebody ring the bell. Ring the bell. Oh my god. Oh, he's got chairs. We want tables. We want tables.
Shit, I lost it.
I'm gonna put out an APB. That son of a bitch won't get far.
Wait, no. Don't lose him. No. Hang on. No, going back to we're doing it again. No, there's more to this scene.
There is no bell.
There's no bell to ring. All right, so we have to succeed
No tables,
in
only
some of those
chairs.
prompts. we gotta do the whole thing. All right, the tables and chairs prompts we have to succeed in, I guess. Oh yeah, you can definitely lose them. Yeah.
Miroslav Korda? Yeah? Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Do you think that guy received the Nobel Prize?
Shit, don't just stand there. He's gonna get away.
Stop that guy!
Hey, man, watch it.
Right now Norman is thinking, boy, I have to deal with chickens today.
Oh, here comes the glomp. Oh no! Oh no, the doors! Oh, my one weakness! Watch it, man! Here we go. Alright, boxes. Boxes again. Fucking trip. Eat shit. Alright. Fruits. Veggies. Alright. The tables we have to succeed at. Oh no! Oops! Oh fuck! Oh, blood! Oh my god, the cash register! Oh no! Right on the fucking floor! Okay. No! No, we gotta go again. No, we're doing... Okay. We gotta do the tables and the RKO. Alright. Don't worry. I'm learning. Aim for the finish. Body slam the floor like it's the Undertaker. Yes! Alright, we got this. We want tables! Alright, sweet, we in it. Here we go.
Miroslav Korda? Yeah? Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Coffee in the face!
Shit, don't just stand there. He's gonna get away.
You can't let him get away. Whoa! Fucking eat shit! Oh no, his sodium levels! Oh no! Glump. Here we go. The door! All coffees are blemmables. I would blem some coffee right now, actually. That sounds great. Really just rips this woman down. Oh, yeah. If this is Rocky Horror, people would go with coffee cups to throw at the screen. Oh, yeah. Or like if it was The Room. That voice was really loud. My cabbages! There it is. Tackle him. Oh no! Oh, the Fimsh! Oh, look out for the Fimsh! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, more ice! More Fimsh! Oh, oh, Norman! Norman! Oh god! Oh, come on! No. We gotta see the chickens, though. Fuck Norman. I'd ask why no one else is helping, but I wouldn't help a copy. You know what? Fair. Fair. Totally fair. Hey, Locomotive, how's it going? What's going on? The absolute worst police chase in history.
In Kirei voice, you need to get up, Agent. This is turning into a farce.
Yeah. Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like
Kim's
to
my sweet bean. I love Kim so much.
Shit, don't just stand there. He's gonna get away.
Stop that guy!
Hey, man, watch it.
But imagine the implication of you losing this important chase scene. It'll change the game. Oh, yeah. You know how, like, okay, so if you're making this kind of crime drama murder mystery, right? If you're making a serial killer movie in the style of Seven or Silence of the Lambs or whatever, right? The problem with it is that, sorry, one of the problems you run into as a writer of something like that is that you can't have the killer be caught too quickly, right? You kind of got to string the audience along for a little bit. And one of the ways they do this is by having like a couple like wild goose chases, right? You just have a few things to waste the audience's time, but also drop a few hints, you know? In this game, it's all time wasting. It's literally all wild goose chases. That's the only thing in here. Benny Hill music is You Were the Game. Oh, it's me. Oh, I gotta succeed in this one. Alright. Oh my god, birds! Oh no! Damn birds! Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, I have to succeed that one too? Can I have one more try? Can I have just one more try? I swear, last one. This is gonna be my last try. Okay. Succeed more on the ice? Maybe. Do it as long as you want. Oh, two guys carrying a pane of glass would be great. Yeah.
Want to make a serious adult crime drama psychological thriller? Considering throwing in an extended Keystone Cops slapstick comedy sequence.
Perfect.
Yeah? Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
This is entertainment. Alright, so I need to succeed at the tables. I need to tackle him. I need to do the mashing prompt for the ice. And then I have to do some of the chickens. Okay. I just want to get into the meat locker at least. Not feeling a certain number? Maybe. Maybe. I think it's certain prompts, though. I think certain ones are freebies. Just notice the coffee in the cup is not liquid. I'm gonna jump that one. I'm gonna jump this one. I'm gonna do the wall here. There we go. Okay, that one we can fail. You get to fail this one, which I love. I love the dive onto the counter. We get to fail this one and trip a little bit. and then we tackle, and then we get to fail the next 2 prompts with the fish. This poor fish! Oh my god! Oh, and then we gotta succeed in this one. We gotta mash this. Okay. And then we do the chickens. Oh god! Oh, the chicken! Right in my face! Good timing, music. Suddenly cocks everywhere.
Chicken Saltman officer.
No way he's escaping. I'm gonna get that bastard.
It's not quite as good as the locker room in Silent Hill 2, is it? Let's party! Oh god! Oh god! With the meat hook! Oh my god! Oh!
This pig's empty.
What is happening with his mouth? Oh, thanks, Blake. He was just watching. You're laughing. We're being beaten with a meat hook and you're laughing. Oh my god. That's great. Yeah, we don't have live chickens here. That's not a thing. Also, that doesn't make sense. Why would you buy a live chicken? What would I need with a live chicken? Oh, okay. That's it. That's today's Heavy Rain stream. That's what we're doing. Why would you buy a live lobster? Lobster's easy to prepare. Lobster you just put in boiling water and wait till it turns red and then it's food. Lobster's nice and easy. Shellfish I get. Plus, shellfish goes bad quickly. But like, yeah, like, I don't know what I would do with a live chicken. The thing is, I talked about this before, where like, in Cyberpunk 2077, they have a lot of food in there that's made with bugs. Because they're like, like, livestock is all, like, dead. Like, mostly. Like, most livestock gone. They don't really do that anymore, so it's either synthetic meats or, insect protein for all of, like, the meat in that game, right? And I'm like... A bunch of viral outbreaks that killed most livestock. Oh, is that the bird thing? That makes sense. What about tofu? I assume there's tofu. Yeah. But what was interesting is that I am totally okay with bugs as a source of protein. I think that's a great idea. Why not just go vegan, unless all the crops are also gone? Yeah, I mean, it's important to have, like, a mixed diet. And I think that bugs are a great source of protein, because they're cruelty-free, because they're not going to complain. They're infinitely renewable. Like, there's a lot of, like, really easy ways to both farm bugs in, like, a renewable, sustainable, and ethical manner, right?
This stream was a pure delight from beginning to end.
Have a good
Time
night,
for
Sarah
stream.
Boyle.
Looking forward to movie night.
But my thing is, like, I was talking about this with Liz, and Liz was like, do you like eating bugs now? And I was like, no. I don't think that the culinary implications of bugs have been properly explored. Because, like, cricket flour's fine. Yeah. like, right now, the way that people do bugs is just having whole bugs, right? Like, and I don't like that. I don't want that. If I'm eating chicken, I don't want it to look like a chicken. If I'm eating, like, a hamburger, I don't want it to look like a cow, right? I don't want a whole bug. What I would like is incredibly processed bug food. Like, make chicken nuggets with them. Like, process the shit out of them. Cricket flour is the thing, and that's fine, and I'm cool with that. Yeah. And I think that's cool. But yeah, like just process them into something that is unrecognizable as a bug, right? If I ate a hot dog and somebody was like, "Oh, it's made out of bug protein," I'd be like, "Okay, cool. It was a good hot dog." Hey, Creek Clouds, how's it going? They just whole bugs, though. Who says chicken nuggets aren't already bug? See, I wouldn't know. And I'm okay with that. Like, that's ideal. I don't want to know. I wouldn't want to know. But I would be cool with this. They do for a few things. I think fondant often does, and some natural flavors and colors. Yeah, but people raised a big stink when it turned out that, like, one of the food colorings that, like, was being used by Starbucks for one of their drinks used, like, beetles. Like, yeah, red food coloring was using, like, insect chitin. And it's like, yeah, cool, okay. Like, what's your problem, though? Cochineal. Oh, that sounds right. There's so many dyes made of beetles. There has to be. Oh. Like, I get why it's a problem. Because, like, people are like, oh, bugs. Causes allergies in some people. Okay, yeah, that should be, like, it should be disclosed at that point, yeah. Because, like, if people are allergic to bugs, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I don't know. As long as it's labeled, I'm totally fine with that. Jamie Oliver getting angry over food made from the bad cuts of bug. Oh, that'd be great, though. I love that. Ooh, should we? Let me see who's playing what, and I'll go ahead and find us a nice little raid to do.